Yes, family, big up yourselves. 999 in the building. Come on, you know what one. Jeez. 999 in the building. Grand risings, grand risings, grand risings. Yeah, come on. The one you be waiting for. The one and only. Mm. Yeah, man, people, big up yourself, Grand Risings, man. Come on. Today is the 15th day of the 8th month. The year is 2023. And we are definitely coming up to halfway through the summer holidays. You understand? So big up all. Oh my God. Okay, big up all the people. Oh, Urban. I thought you dashed me, where, brethren? I thought Herbs has dashed me, but all right, good to see you, boy. As ever, hope you and the family are well, Herbs. Hope you and the family are well, man. So yeah, all right, that's already put a little smile on my face. You know what I mean? We got Herbs and that. But yeah, man, halfway through the summer, so hopefully everyone's sort of enjoying it. Oh, thank you, Herbs. Thank you. That's just warmed my cockles. Thank you. Big up yourself, Robert Dub. Come on, man. You know, I got morning, grand rises, all that good stuff. But yeah, man, as I was saying, man, we're sort of halfway through the summer holidays. So hopefully all of us or all of you that have, got children, etc., have been able to, have somewhat of a decent time. Although the weather has been rank, as we know, absolutely rank in England. But go already. You gotta just make do, man. Yeah, so big up the families, man. Big up the children. You know what I mean? Definitely hope you lot are enjoying yourselves. Do you understand? But make sure that you're doing your little holiday homework. Don't leave it to the last minute. Remember, prior preparation prevents poor performance. Yeah, so just get it done, children. Get it done, man. But yeah, man, big up and pick them out there because we know the children are the future. And one day we might discuss whether the future's bright or not. But yeah, man, for real, big up the pit of them, man. You know what I mean? And the parents, because it's not always an easy task. And also, I mean, already I'm detracting, but my thing already, man. But yeah, I just want to know, from the parents, have all of your children been able to sort of readapt to life post COVID, etc. Because yeah, I don't want to say that there's some studies in that because I don't want to go that deep and far. However, there are definitely some concerns within some sort of educational fraternities, if you want to call it that, that some of the children have not or did not, because some of them now actually would have been just doing their GCSEs, etc., didn't really, what's the best word? Didn't really they didn't really gain back an equilibrium when they came back to school after COVID, etc. Do you know what I mean? And I think some of these things probably go unspoken or unspoken because so many other things were going on regarding that whole thing, yeah. But definitely it seems that some children didn't really readapt, you understand me, to the educational system after those basic 2 years off, So firstly, if your child or children were one of those or those that were able to do so, then big up yourselves and big up your children. And if you've got a child or children that found it a little bit more difficult, do you know what I mean? Then don't be too hard on them because unfortunately they may be in good company, And to be honest, I mean, as my, now trying to even link it back to my title, it could be argued that there's a lot of adults that have not sort of fared well since COVID, you know what I mean, post-COVID. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And I think, you don't have to have a sort of psychology degree or this and that to be able to even see some of those behaviors in our little small YouTube community, So yeah, man, because listen, the ripple effects of COVID, they're so long and far and wide. And obviously, during the whole height of it, we weren't really able to speak about certain things regarding that thing there, the 3-letter thing. But I don't know if you lot are keeping abreast of some of the accounts that are coming out now regarding it, man. But it's very, very messy. I mean, big up yourself, EIE. I see you in the building. Let me ask you a quick question, because I know you was quite a big proponent of it. Nothing wrong with that still. But with all the sort of information that's coming out now, EIE, and other those that, went through, how do you feel? How do you feel? Do you feel like you were lied to, or do you feel that it was just, the government, etc., were just doing the right thing at the right time? It'll be really interesting to know. I mean, hopefully going forward, we can have some sort of conversations about that, to be fair. Because, yeah, man, that thing there really, I don't want to say split the world, because that might be going a bit too far. But, man, I'll be reading certain testimonies where there's families that don't speak because of it, which is like crazy. Like those that do, or those that did, and those that didn't. And that's such, like, I don't want to say a war, but yeah, which I think is really, really sad. Like, people actually stopped speaking to people because people exercise their freedom of choice. It's a crazy thing, man. But yeah, already. Yeah, big up yourself, Biggage, man. Come on, big up the family and that. Biggage out there doing family things. Get me? And Nani for always rates that, man. So yeah, man, big up you in the fam. Get me? I know you lot want some melanin up. So yeah, man, big up on yourself. Oh, Chrissy Morris, I see you. You're out there putting the cat amongst the pigeons. Hey. So yeah, man. So all right then. Oh, my man said drop that link, fam. Don't say nothing. Get me? Worse if you're gonna bring little sunshine to Hearted. Get me? Bring that sunshine vibe, yes? How you mean? Bring that sunshine vibe, man. But yeah, man, but for real, people, happy holidays, man. Do you know what I mean? We get 6 weeks out of and it's always the same bloody thing. In the actual school term, there's nice weather. As soon as the youth then break up, it's a matter. So put a 1 in the chat for yes, a 2 in the chat for no. Do you think, and remember, because I'm also doing my conspiracy theories, but do you believe that they can control the weather, yes or no? Or let me be more definite, do you think that they do control the weather, yes or no? So I definitely know they do. I don't even think at this point in 2020 or 23, sorry. I know they control the weather. Viva! Come on. Woo.
Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días, señor. ¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo está? Hey.
What's that, ya bon early morning? Jeez.
Come on. You know what time it is?
My way.
You know what time it is, man. It's breakfast time.
Study time.
Woo.
So this says, what's this? Something with Nally. What's that say? N-A.
That's the dude shop. That's the dude shop still.
Yeah, the real. So where you are, yeah, because that's all changed. Because when I went them places there, them thing, you get me? But yeah, we can go on the list.
Yeah, man.
We can go back.
You know what I'm saying, yeah? If your country ain't got no weed, I ain't never coming there. So,
simple as.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Dubai, probably never going there. Any of the Arabian countries, probably never going there. You get me? Anywhere where they sell alcohol, weed, and music, there. You get me?
But more time where there's a will, there's a way. But I'll give you a little joke though, yeah. You see where you are, yeah. One time, me and some of my friends went there, yeah, some girls and that, right? And like, so in the morning now, went for breakfast or lunch, one of them ones in it, but them all inclusive ones, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm eating my thing now, yeah. And I see this thing, and I don't know, it was like in a little napkin or something, and then my friends didn't get anyway, Bridget. When I opened that up, don't think the chef didn't send me something, you know. Yeah.
Oh God.
Come on, man.
Yeah, come on.
Goddess up in this itch, man.
Yeah, jeez,
So the chef, your bedroom, obviously the chef, not obviously, but it was a brother still. You know what I mean? And he just said my thing, come, man. So I was good for the holes. Yeah. Definitely,
I did link some Senegalese guys. They was on some different shit still, man. So I didn't really separate with no door for what any of they was holding still. Car. Yeah, them teeth, no blood clot. I'm like, yo, cuz.
So the Senegalese are there as well. Yo, they do travel, you know, them people there, Bridget. I'm sure they walk on water.
Yeah, man. Hey, see, them man there made me look light skin, cuz. I'm like, God damn. I look mixed race compared to you, fam. God damn.
Yeah, they're beautiful, man. Beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, in terms of my eyes have had a good summer, man. They've had a very good summer, man. But yeah, what's the weather like? Good?
Yeah, man.
That's the only place I've been and got burnt, you know, Virgin. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm blacker still, but like even though I got fucking a bad tad when I was standing next to them, man, yeah. Well, nothing to what them man have got still. But nothing to what them man have got, cause them man are like shiny. You hear me?
I'm surprised, Biggie. I'm surprised you say that, Reanimator. We can make it rain in certain areas, but we cannot control the weather on a large scale. I'm surprised you say that, Reanimator. So then you don't believe in things like harp and that, then, Reanimator, I'm presuming then.
Listen, wait, hold on a sec though. You see any of them Senegalese guys, yeah? I'm saying there's not one drop of any sort of mixture in any of their blood here because, well, for at least the last 100 to 200 years, isn't it? Because them man there are like, you see when you say black and blacker? Nah, that's what them man have got, innit?
No, absolutely, man. Remember, you know, Biggie, it's only really us that have really come over to the West, as it were. Do you know what I mean? Whereby them kind of things happen. And also, yeah, man, come on, you know how it go already. Heart is localized or not, Reanimator. Sorry, Biggie. It's still a method of weather control, bro. Go on, Biggie. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I just want to jump in with a Scummy Side update, man. What's going on, man? Jeez, I even tried to get involved over there. Like, I was listening in, typing in the chats and shit. I was like, oh, shit. What's going on over here, mate?
The Scummy thing, it's on step. Bro, if I had time to be reporting every day, it would be an everyday thing in there. But because, you know, we're doing real things out here. But listen. The strike, listen to me. The first thing I want to talk about is this striking thing. Yeah? Right? Because Gummy and Co. So do you know there's a new dream team, for example?
No.
So if I say there's a new dream team and you'll be like, what? So then I'll say to you, and bam, give me a couple guesses as to who do you think the new dream team includes?
Is it that big pussy old Esau?
Well, he's
even bigger pussy old Brian Hell.
Yeah.
That's the dream team, right?
Yep, that's the original one. Yep. But they got some new members.
Oh yeah, Dave was telling me how Jupiter signed up with what's his name, Esau.
Yeah, I mean, somehow it's, you know, they've become friends or YouTube buddies or whatever. And I have to agree with the in terms of the Scummy side. I got to agree because there's a lot of people that are finding that hard to swallow. Yeah, that she's got and made friends with them people there after all the shit that they've done to them. You understand what I'm saying to you? And then you had these same people sort of backing her in that fight, as it were. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, for whatever reason, now you and the same people, and even me, I'm gonna put myself in that because when Esau come on, I said, Esau, you know, say you couldn't have done them thing there to me. and me and you are any type of friend or anything. Like, oh my god, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, Esau's a real pussy on, man. Like,
Remember,
he's actually just like one of them funny faggots that just chat shit online, man. So,
have you
I can't
seen that?
can't believe these brothers.
Who
They
they
hold him up
thinking?
in such high regard and all that. Nines. It's like, bro, we just used to take the piss out of this brother when he used to come around. It's like there was never nothing serious that he could speak about that we took serious. What the fuck you talking about, man? Esau, shut up, man. You're an idiot, bro.
Have you seen who they think he is?
Who?
Esau.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they got a picture of him now, yeah.
Well, there's a thing where he
turned his camera on.
Yeah, he didn't do it on purpose. Apparently, someone was streaming, Rapid Man or someone like that. Yeah, I don't know. I might be able to find it. And it's like
it's the same thing he done on our stream, innit? When he jumped on with his camera on, and he had his little bar lid and his glasses on, looking like Penfold.
So, what did he look like when you saw him? Was he dark, light, mixed race looking?
It's like a brown youth. Yeah, it might have even been black, just with a funny high voice.
Because this one that came on, he was very black, definitely not mixed race. Well, that's a lie actually, because you get me. But
yeah.
He looked
right. If you see my sons right now, boy. Whew.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you know, like, because he would have given off some kind of mixed race coolie vibes, in it, because he was like said he's from Trinidad and Tobago and all this type of shit. But yeah,
but like the white Yorks from Trinidad and Tobago.
No, I know. But I'm saying Esau didn't give a sort of Negroish side to it, but he went on more coolish. You get me?
Yeah.
As opposed to you know what I mean? Like he's mixed race side. Anyway, that don't even matter.
But why is he still serious though, man? He's a waste man. Like what's going on with this? Why is he a serious character in this? But you know what? Yeah, that's just for them lots, isn't it? But carry on, isn't it? Like,
no, well, I think you bring up a really good point, because even I'm gonna think like, well, Esau is a young man, in it. Regardless, he ain't a big man, in it. You know what I mean? And basically, he's got these grannies under control, and I'm like, wow. Do you know what I mean? Like, just wow. Because one time when Jupiter tried to put it on him, he quickly shut her down, and her husband like, yo, don't. So because I'm saying, yeah, there's a theory that says that basically Tommy's befriended him or them because they've got stuff on her. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And that is why that he's befriending them. But now there's other people that are saying, well, no, they think that they really that they want to have a genuine relationship and that. But yeah, but it's messy, man. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, Biggie, yeah, Gummy, Moon, and them people, I think all bleeding heart now, is going around striking people's channels, Bridget.
All right, Moon and Bleeding Heart, I actually don't know who they are.
All right, fair enough.
I've heard their names. I've heard like Moon's kind of popular in these on them sides of them YouTube streets. I've heard Dave talk about Moon, and then I heard Jupiter speak about Moon. So I was like, wow, who's Moon?
Jupiter's new blade toy, you see. Because after Gummy and Wendy fell out, you see it. Gummy needed a new side piece, as it were, and that's the form of Moon. You get me?
Good.
It's mad though, bro, because like this Discord thing has to take place in about March or April, and they have spoken about it every single day. What are we in now? August. That's 5 months of talking about like it's disgusting, man. It's just disgusting. It's just and the thing there, Gummy, I know you can hear me because I'm talking to you directly. The audacity and the hypocrisy of you to be striking people's channels when you was the original one that would review everyone's channel. Biggie, do you remember when they used to review everyone's channel? ever reviewing my, I'm saying to you, yo, my girl, stop playing my shit, man. You understand me?
Do you know what? Yeah, I only just found Jupiter's channel the other day, so I just listened to it like literally the other day. So
This
I'm
used
quite
to be from before, like,
So, but
big up yourself, Herbs.
You fucking pair of gossips.
You listen, Scummy, listen. Yo,
what's
Herbs,
going
don't
on?
let me remind you about the beginning of the rabbit hole,
You fucking love it, mate.
But yeah, man, 90 for reports. Are you mad? Are you mad? So, all right, Herbs, I'm very glad that you've jumped on, yeah? Very, very glad, actually.
I've got to go break cross so you can keep me entertained until I get there.
All right, man. Big up yourself, the working man. And that.
Big up.
And I heard you're an employer, Bridget.
Thank you.
Big up yourself, man.
Yeah, I am now, yeah. And you know my two workers, the best workers ever. I went through 9 different workers. One's a Jamaican man and the other is a Trini man. Hardest, best workers.
And 9 is the best number, so you know you're onto a winner, man.
That's it.
So hold on, have you got Wee Man as well?
Yeah, Wee Man does a night shift, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
big up
nice,
Wee Man.
That's what I'm saying.
Stuff,
YouTube is real, man. Because you met him on YouTube, yes?
I did, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. And that at least that is really good, Herbs, because that at least shows a positive outcome of a YouTube relationship, you know? As it were. So that's really, really good, man. Pick up yourself.
I did actually, it was through YouTube, but I did actually meet him at Speaker's Corner a couple of times. So it was, we had actually met face to face before. You know what I mean? So it weren't just YouTube, but yeah.
No, man, but that's good still, man, because I'm sure as we know, there's been many persons that have met face to face for all varying reasons. To bust up each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, me. So at least you've done something positive, man. So you know what I
mean? You remember Brian Nelson? He was going to come to Speaker's Corner to beat me up.
See it there?
Yeah. You didn't turn up. You never showed. Yeah, when you here?
Didn't turn up to me, little man. I couldn't believe it. I was like, God, are you joking or what? Cause like you're like 80 or something, bro. What are you doing, man? Behave yourself. Damn. I should have got Dave Courtney to come and slap him, innit?
Hey, Big Dave.
Yeah, he did fucking. Yeah.
He's older in your manner, though, isn't it? You got to look up to him, so I can understand why you can reach for him.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Yeah, man.
Where are you, though, Bill? Where are you at?
Gran Canaria.
Oh, nice.
What's
that? What's that? It's one of the thingy islands, the Canary Islands, isn't it?
Yeah, on the Canary Islands, there. One of the former Spanish colonies. Hey, do you know what? Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of games, but I'll tell you what I have seen. That I was like, right, you see that picture that I took there, yeah? Why it's so small, yeah? Because every other label on that thing says Swingers Meeting Point, Swingers Club, Swingers this and Swingers that. I was like, damn. Yeah. That's why we went there still. That's why I took my kids there, yeah? That's why I took the kids there. Yeah. So that was a bit of a surprise still. I didn't see nothing funny though still, but right, when I saw the labels, I was like,
there used to be like a TV program where like old people go on like swinging holidays. I can't remember what they called it now. There's like a name for it. Remember that?
I'm not for sure, man. But
sex holidays.
Yeah, sex tourism.
Yeah, no, but it's not that. What's it called? There's a word for it. I can't think of the word. But yeah, erotic. No, I can't remember what it's called, man.
Yeah, that was mad still.
Over there as well, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man. No, not basically. That's the only thing that I sort of check out before I get to your island or go on a holiday. The Crows there, they got music there, and they got of course, but you know, like
it's easier if you can get it when you get there. I know.
Yeah. True story. Man, traveling with the youths and all that now as well, innit? So,
Yeah, of course.
we've got to be a bit more sensible, innit? So,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Obviously, like, right, differently, you know, like, if I bring the home shit, then yeah, obviously it's mad. The people on the island will get vexed. Their shit can't usually, yeah, but that goes.
Yeah, I'm saying if I'm missing Spain at the end of the month, I ain't gonna remember to go. I don't really like Spain, if I'm honest. I feel like they don't like English people. I've had a bad experience with Spain.
You know what though, yeah? I reckon it's the English people that's given themselves a bad rep, like, because you see, like, see where we
I
are here,
hear it.
yeah. Do you
Yeah,
know where
like
we're
the
holding?
yobs,
You
innit?
see,
The guy there get drunk,
no,
finish
not
his
even that, not
travel.
even that. It's that, like, you see, like, where we are here, yeah, there's loads of people from all different countries or whatever, yeah. And then everyone's trying to at least order their stuff in Spanish, right? 'Cause everyone speaks Spanish here. So you'd use like a por favor and you know what I mean, buenos dias and all that bullshit. Yeah? So, but them man ain't trying that, none of that. They're like, yeah, can I have a beer, please? And you think, right, because you said please, they don't know. Them man don't know. Yeah, but wait, hold on. The Spanish people don't know what please means, though.
Yeah, of course they do, man. Come on, he said places where it's like a lot of fucking tourism from a certain country, and like.
Yeah, but there's more European tourism than there is Europe English tourism over here. Like there's more Spanish, Germans, French.
English is a universal language, though. A lot of countries understand.
Yeah, see, but that's don't you see that? Don't you see that is the issue, though, bro? Where right, you man are just thinking, right, because my language is universal, I'm not even going to attempt to even use any of your words where I can. So you could have said like, can I have a beer? Un beer, por favor, or something like, but it's just un cerveza, por favor. Right, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it. How hard is it to try and get, you know, like just the basic shit, so it makes your holiday and the place where you're staying, like, people can actually do what you're asking for. Because, like, you're gonna say, especially if you got like a northern accent, so your accent, if you've got a northern accent, Scottish accent, or Newcastle accent, or something like that, and you're asking, and you're trying to ask for shit, the man is like, what? I don't even know what the fuck you even said. Like a Londoner don't even know hardly half of the shit you just said in that sentence.
Yeah, but
imagine the same country.
I think it depends on what type of holiday you're going on. Like if you're going away with the missus for the weekend and you want to feel the culture of where you are, and like you want to get involved and go to the local places and all that, I think like you are kind of obliged to brush up on at least a few like polite your please and thank yous and your hellos and your goodbyes. But if you're going to like a resort, I think it's on the hotel to be able to have staff that can speak languages of its residents.
Yeah, the staff probably do, but I still think it's on that. Like, if you're going to a whole different country it's not your language country, you should make some sort of effort to.
But sometimes I feel like I just come back from Cyprus, and I was trying to check in a few hellos in Turkish and that, but I feel a bit stupid doing it, and I feel like they think I'm stupid like by trying. I was chucking in a few little meribahs and all that, but not really. Like, if they kind of understand, you can kind of like facial expressions and hand gestures kind of help as well, innit? Obviously, you can wave.
Yeah. As I was saying, you know, like some people's like, you know, like, right, you can see like, right, you're just actually a cunt trying to mug the people off because you fucking paid for a hotel.
Like
what the fuck?
Yeah, there are people.
You know what I mean? That, why should you be allowed to do that? You shouldn't. You should get fucked off. That's a fucking liberty.
There's really people everywhere, innit? It comes down to how people are. I get what you're saying, like, but I found the Spanish not so much on the islands. I haven't been Gran Canaria. I've been Tenerife a few times, but that actual mainland Spain, like, I just found them fucking rude towards English people. Maybe they're just like that. I don't know, but yeah, I don't much like them. Like Turkey, you go Turkey and fucking like they're fucking well nice out there. Like the people in the hotels and the people, they're like very welcoming. Same as Thailand, very welcoming people. I just didn't find that with the Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously because they got their own pride as well, though, innit?
As well, Herbs, because you know some Brits go over to some of these places and act despicably, blocks.
I know, yeah, I know. I understand that, like yobs, isn't it? Like what my nan calls yobs. Like go out there, get drunk, cool thing.
Nah, but not even just them. Not even just them. I mean, like normal people that are just like fucking like literally. There's a fucking old Doris across the balcony there. He just walks up to the barman and just goes, "Give me a beer, please." And he's like, "Huh? Pardon?" Like that guy actually didn't understand no English. Yeah. So she just like, "Just give me a beer. Beer. Yeah, I'm not. The fuck, like.
Yeah, that's a bit on the extreme side. I mean, I will on a holiday or a resort, whatever. I will attempt it in English. If they don't understand, then you got to obviously start using hand gestures.
Yeah, hand gestures, isn't it? Point to the one on the list or something. Yeah, man, come on.
Yeah, or maybe try and learn a little word just to help you through. Like, it don't even have to be for them. It just makes life easier for fucking both of you.
Yeah, it's true, man. That's really like. Yeah, that you know what? Yeah, that's really the only thing that I saw.
If you're only out there for like 7 days and you're never going to visit that country again, it's kind of pointless trying to learn the lingo and that. Like. You know what I mean? If you're out there for a little while, you generally pick it up anyway.
Yeah, man.
It's hard though, man. It's hard.
Peak out here, man. Peak out here and.
What you got there for?
Oh, banana! 1 second, gentlemen. Big up yourself, girl. Yeah, banana. Hope you're well, man. Come on, banana, man.
Banana, man.
Onwards and upwards, man.
Yeah.
It's not an easy road, man. It's not an easy road, banana, but definitely nice to see you, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not an easy road. No. Yeah, man. Sorry, gentlemen.
Anyway, get back to your report.
Yeah, man. Let's get back to the report, man.
Yeah. So now.
Done the pleasantries.
Isn't it? No. Yeah. All right then, so I'm glad you're here because it could be argued that you might be like not Switzerland per se, but what's your view on it then? Let me be just bold and ask you, what's your
be specific.
All right then. In terms of CP Gate, yeah. What's your view and opinion on that? Have you got a culprit in mind?
No.
Okay.
My mind can't comprehend things that my mind don't think of. Like, and it's not just in this case; it's in many cases in life. Like, if I don't think like that, I can't understand. And I try and put myself in that frame of mind, but obviously not with this, but in other circumstances to try and understand. But yeah, I can't see anyone doing it. Like any of the people that I know of in chats and on panels, I can't see anyone doing it. It's fucking disgusting. Like, so I'm tending to like lean more towards like maybe someone outside maybe done it somehow, or I don't know. Like you know, you can go on YouTube and you can type in like live streams and it'll just show you loads of live streams. I don't know whether there's a way of people finding out Discord
about Discord. I don't know.
Yeah, like finding server links and then just joining random links to like do shit. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know if that's possible. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know myself.
I can definitely see trolls trying to disrupt their Discord. I can 100% see that. Like,
do you think it was Blisco? All right, let me start there. Do you think it was Blisco?
I mean, there's no evidence to say that it was. Look, if
let me help you out. I don't think it's Blisco. Yeah. All right. If I
threaten to shoot you now, yeah, on your stream, yeah. If I say, right, I'm coming round, I'm going to shoot you, and tonight you get shot, I'm a suspect, right?
you are a suspect. But at the same time, that's one of the reasons why I don't think it's him, because that's just too easy. That's too simple. Like these people have been doing their thing for years upon years. Like you wouldn't even do that, Herbs. That's just too simple. Yeah. I say to you, oh, bam, I'm gonna stab you, and then a little bit later, I get nah. So already from Dessa, that's problematic for me. Do you know what I'm saying to you? And then certain people straight away will just name in this one name.
I think it's okay for them to think that it's him, but I think that they should definitely have highlighted, I think it's him, rather than it was him initially.
Well, I mean, even in that regard, there's like an early shuffle that's been done. You know what I mean? Because regardless, I mean, look, the first, as I said in it, like coming out and just naming a name in the first place is just it's just poor form without any proof or evidence of this and that. You know what I'm saying to you? And then the problem is that you have a certain set of people all backing out this same one name. Problematic. Yeah? Like, yo, please. But yeah, man, I mean, and then obviously there's no evidence and channels going down and out. So what do you think about everyone's channel being struck at the moment then?
It's been going on for ages, man. It was going on when fucking with Real, and they was taking Real's channel down, and they were doing it to Wendy, and they were porn bombing each other. That's all been going on for fucking ages.
You know? Not like this. Not in this side of YouTube, man. Come on, Herbs. You've got. So what do you think? Because I'm saying it's hypocrisy and strikeocracy, yeah. Because Gummy is out here striking people's channels, but she's the biggest person to review other people's content. How many of my videos has she reviewed and lied on? And now she's out here striking people. Isn't that hypocritical, Herbs?
I don't think it's hypocritical. I think it's like it's in the arsenal, isn't it? So if you're fucking having channel wars with someone, that's in the arsenal, isn't it? Like you can pull that out when you want to pull that out.
So you don't think that's hypocritical?
What, to strike people's channels?
For using content, because you were the master of using people's content. Right now, obviously, and then on top of that, you're now hiding all the evidence of that, because now you've taken that. How many of mine has she reviewed, bro? Even when I told her, don't do it, I'm not your friend, don't touch my shit, she's ever all over it. So I'm saying now, you don't find that to be hypocritical, Herbs?
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what? Yeah, I mean, if someone strikes your channel for using their content, you can go against that with the fair use thing in it. Like differently, if you've reviewed like a part of their video, or say you've done like a 4-hour stream or something, yeah, and I played an hour of your stream, and then the rest of the stream we was pausing, commenting over it, and rah, that could be classed as fair use. But if it's like, right, I've just played your whole stream, no one spoke through it, we just watched this video like we're at a cinema or whatever, then that's not really fair use, isn't it? For depending if you're
semantics, isn't it? The point being, is that certain people are going around striking other people's channels for doing the very same thing that they do or did.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying to the people that's got strike. Wait, hold on. What I was saying was really to the people that's already been striked, right? For using someone else's content. Yeah.
I think that also
for using someone else's content. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, sorry. For using someone else's content, and then obviously, unless you've played just their whole stream without making no commentary on it and rah, then obviously their strike could be invalid. If you reviewed the content with your own commentary and bits and pieces and so you can actually appeal that strike and more likely win.
Obviously, if you're within the guidelines, then you've got nothing to worry about, innit? So, but
So you don't. To be clear, Herbs, you don't think it's hypocritical?
Yeah, I think it is. I don't think that. I'm not obviously because I'm a channel owner myself, innit? So I'm not really trying to strike anyone else if they use my content. So if someone's striking my shit for using their content, I'm like, man, of course so, innit, man? Like, I don't rate it.
So I think that first of all, like for one, Nines, you've always had the option to make a strike yourself if someone's reviewing your stream. That's there. Like it's not like you're removed from that option. You've always had that option. Whether or not you chose to do it or not is a different thing. In regards to being hypocritical, yes, it can be argued that someone who reviews other people's streams would find it would be hypocritical for them to strike people for reviewing their stream. However, I would add a mitigating circumstance that these lot are in war with each other and they're doing continuous.
But it's no different to me and Gummy though, Herbs. Come on now. Don't do that, Herbs. It's no different to me and Gummy.
Yeah, but she hasn't struck.
She has lied on me. She's lied on my family. She's lied on my son. She's doxed me. All the things that she's doing to these other people.
I agree.
Right?
But Nines. When all that was going on, the people that she's striking now, what was they doing when all that was going on?
Probably backing her.
Thank you. And that is why I don't care. That is why I don't.
Yeah, but that's not the point. No. But you're not being fair there. Then that's fair enough. I mean, then
I'm being fair. I'm being fair. I'm doing what was happening to us, me, you, and countless others. Yeah, when it was us, no one give a fuck. Yeah, so I'm being fair. I'm not giving a fuck back.
That's fine. I get that bit, but I want to hone in on the striking of channels, Bedouin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you, because right now it seems that there's a situation whereby people aren't even standing on their truth and rights by leaving their shit up. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You know who groomed your friend here? You see, Gummy, Gummy, I know you're listening. Yeah, you have taken Respect 101 to a new level. Get me? This is all that you're displaying. Respect displayed. Yeah. How many channels did Respect build from nothing? All on the back of controversy. Yeah. So
that's the only reason why Jupiter's famous now, fam.
So this is
because of the Respect beef.
My girl is doing to others what was done unto her. That is not Christian-like, first and foremost. But the hypocrisy of the striking thing leaves such a distasteful taste in my mouth, Gummy. Like, seriously. Yeah. So this, because you're kind of just fucking up the place with your hypocrisy and hypocrisy and all the rest of it. Yeah. But you yourself have been doing this for years. You and even Wendy. When you and Wendy were friendly, you lot had terabytes. You hear me? Terabytes on people's shit. Yeah. And you were known for going onto people's channels, you get me, just to get fucking content to go back to yours a little bit later. Yeah. And now in 2023, you remember you came on these YouTube streets as a fucking YouTube advocate and all this bullshit. Yeah. When it was all about Tommy Robinson and the Muslims and all this, when you and the like of people like you use free speech to say the most heinous of things and all the rest of it. Yeah? Because I know a lot of people seem to have a fucking very short memory. But my memory is like a fucking elephant. Yeah? Free speech.
Hey, Nines, hold on. You see that? Pause on that free speech thing, yeah? Because that's the same sort of thing man's talking about a little bit earlier, you know? Like, people think they're slick with this free speech thing, you know? Like, right. You basically want to say stuff that wants to get other people or other communities upset without without nothing happening to you, no repercussion, there's nothing that's going to happen to you. You're just going to be able to say whatever you want, and then the other people just have to hold it or whatever. And it's like, that's not really what the free speech thing, what man was originally trying to support in it. Like, it's really trying to, if what you're saying is relating to something being true, factual or whatever, that's really what a man would say would support. Yeah, all this other fucking free speech fake shit. Oh, fuck all that, man. Cause it's the same sort of thing. It's just a couple little anonymous pussies want to talk shit. Yeah, these anonymous pussies want to talk shit to whoever they want without getting a slap, basically. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but that's what the internet gives people the freedom to do, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
In real life,
yeah. But then, but that's the same. You see, all right. So on the other side, then, yeah. If you're just an anonymous thing, no picture up, and no one knows who the fuck you are, no fake, no real name,
like
no
me.
connection to nothing. We never heard your voice again. Yeah. Like, but we've heard, like, you know what I mean? There's some connection to you, though, bro. Yeah. Like, no one knows who you are at all. Then your opinion shouldn't matter. You shouldn't even have an opinion then, because you're just anonymous.
Yeah,
So what did your opinion count
I
for?
agree, yeah. But it's like
What we weighing it on then? What we weighing your opinion on then? If you're just anonymous and you just want to chat, just fucking, you think that you're right about everything, and there's nothing that we can tell you, but you can just say anything you want. Like what?
No, I do hear what you're saying, yeah, but I think that different people come online for different reasons, and like naturally we hold other people to our own standards, isn't it? That's what we naturally do, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the free speech thing that got me vexed, you know.
Some people are in a different
swear down
to us
because it's like you obviously all three of us probably came from an era where you couldn't just say whatever you want without no repercussion in what you're saying. You think, what the fuck are you talking about? You can't just say whatever you want without having at least an answer to your question or to your statement. Or do you know what I mean? Like, no, man.
But the thing is, it's down to us as individuals whether we factor in these anonymous opinions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, right, differently. If you're just an anonymous, no one with no connection to nothing, then your opinion don't count to me. Like what you say, it doesn't even matter.
But a lot of people on these streams, they can't let go. They can't.
All right, Northerner.
Like,
yeah,
Hello.
Do you see what I'm
So
saying?
what
Like,
happened to
they
your
can't let
channel
go.
now?
Sorry, was that to me then?
Yeah. What happened to your thing then? No.
What, my channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jupiter stopped 2 of my videos that proves that she's started all this CP shit. But I've counter notified him anyway, so she's got until Friday to prove that she's taking court action. And when she doesn't, then I'll be putting in malicious striking against her. But no, just an update to this CP thing. Did you have a story on Sunday, Nanifa?
Nah. I was out and about, man. But come on, Phil. I saw you write something in the chat, so go on.
So Sunday, she's sat in her house with Hector, and Hector's family member, who is now a friend supposedly, not a family member, came round on a random Sunday, sat down and asked her whether and Hector whether they've ever heard of Discord. And she turned around and said, "Yeah, we have." Why? He said, "Because my daughter's in there, and there's a group of paedophiles asking them stuff about putting peanut butter on the dicks or something."
What?
Fuck knows. But has he gone to the police? No, he's not going to the police because he doesn't trust the police. So what she did is she made a call out to the black fucking sector for some reason, asking for respect, and Jedi to get in contact with her.
Oh, you are joking. Tell me you're joking.
I'm not. So can you see that there's fucking games being played here?
Yes.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hey, Nine, remember when this G-Land thing was started off, yeah? And the people that was running big fire, who the fuck we ain't calling no? Why would we call respecting Jedi for any help? What was respecting Jedi gonna do? Yo, hold on a sec here, and then, but I'm saying weeks before that though, it's like, bro, what do you do about any stabbings in the black community? It's like, what the fuck, bro? But this whole thing is mad. It's like, yo.
So I grasped that she's asked for respect because I've seen some videos of respect where like he's got this community behind him. Fuck knows, but he can get stuff done from what I can gather. But just to let you know, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but you do know that Respect was in the Daily Mail, where he was in the papers.
Yeah.
That was the result of Jupiter, by the way. And now she's asking for his help. Instead of going to the police like she did last time, so instead of going to the police last time when it got dropped in the Discord, she came straight on YouTube and told Brian Earl, ESO and Bleeding Heart, This time it's happened to a friend. She's not gone to the police. He's not gone to the police.
Yeah,
She's come
man.
back on YouTube and told YouTube again.
But why is she going to the? Hold on. But why the black community?
Because when her original plan doesn't work, then she wants to start doing fucking. She wants to go down the race relations route, doesn't she? She always fucking does. So now it's a black issue supposedly. It's just black. It must just be a black-owned issue that there's paedophiles in Discords. Fuck knows how she correlates them two together and asks for fucking Respect to get involved. But if anybody can speak to Respect, I'll tell them to stay the fuck away from this.
So hold a minute. The time went. So you'd rather go to seek out the help of Respect or Jedi rather than call the police?
Yes, because you don't trust the police.
Hold on. Who doesn't trust the police?
Well, Jupiter's friend doesn't trust the police.
This is some bull.
Wait, am I drunk or am I high? Like, what? What the fuck? Nah, you not taking the piss, man. No. You're taking the piss, man. You're going too far.
I guarantee you watch this.
What is going on?
It's been recorded. I can guarantee you, she said that, and at the end of it all, she said, so this is a call to Respect. I may even jump on Jedi's if he allows me. We need to get this. I know you guys can get stuff sorted. This needs to end now. This needs to get stopped. I thought, wait, so you're not going to the fucking police and letting them investigate it?
These are the same people that she calls pedos, murderers, druggies, this, that, and now you listen. This is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I told you people from morning how dangerous, just danger. Yeah, but
she's beyond dangerous.
You hear that, Virgin? Yeah.
Nah,
did you know about these Herbs?
Yeah.
So, what do you think of that, Herbs?
Don't know, not much. I didn't really give it much thought. I mean, and the way I sort of.
Do you believe it's true, first, Urban? Do you believe that someone came around there on a Sunday?
Someone would lie.
What did you say?
You don't think someone would lie?
Did you just say you don't see why someone would lie, Urban?
I don't see why someone would lie about something like that.
Try getting a non-biased opinion from Urban.
Before you start cutting out
like
Herbs. Herbs, is Gummy a liar?
Sorry,
Urban, why would she lie about it with the score?
All right, go on.
She's told lies, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't then say, well, why would she lie about that? She's lied about shitloads so far. She's lied about my sister being abused as a child.
God damn.
Exactly.
You not go too far, man. What? How do you not get into these lanes? No. Listen, yeah. This is Listen. Let me tell everyone that's listening to the stream again. Yeah. Stop letting people know any personal information about you on this fucking YouTube.
No, she wasn't.
Because that's what they do.
She made it up.
Yeah, I know whether it's true or not, but I'm saying what people do, yeah, is once they get into an argument, they're gonna try and say shit that you're talking about on offline. It's gonna come online.
Yeah. But she like, there's nothing that she can bring to my life. Like, she's basically done the same to me. She did to Motion. She accused Motion of being a rapist. She's accused me of being a paedophile. She's accused my sister of being molested as a child. Who the fuck says that they're a grooming gang activist and starts mocking children who she thinks has been abused? Nobody I fucking know.
So, Herbs, what do you think?
And by the way, you can't question it. Just to give you a heads up, you can't question this news story with the Nigerian friends and the Discord, because if she does, she said yesterday she's giving my number to the Nigerian and he's going to be calling me. I'm still waiting for him to call me, Jupiter. He's not fucking called me yet. So anybody who questions things, she starts threatening. Yes. This is where we are now. So that's what I've just jumped on, just to give you a quick heads up of that. There's been a new path created with this fucking bullshit story. So good luck keeping up. I'm gonna jump back off. Thanks for letting me on Nines. I'm going back to work.
Pick up yourself, basement man. I'll wait for. So we're saying when's the end of time? Tomorrow, you said.
No, my strike time Friday. That's the 10 business day, so maybe Saturday I'll get a response somewhere. Yeah.
All right. Well,
so wait, hold on a sec. You're based, Luke, yeah?
Yeah.
Have I spoke to you before?
What who are you, sorry?
From G Block.
Maybe once or something. I've jumped on your panel about a year or two ago, maybe. I've definitely I've subscribed to you. I've watched some of your shows every now and then. But yeah, I don't think we've had any deep conversation but yeah, I've certainly come across you.
Alright, cool, man.
Cool, Sam. Have a good day, guys.
All right then. I'm here for the Northern Drag.
Dude.
Yo, Herbs, hold on a minute.
No, but wait, hold on. Nines, hold on a second. Is that true that Jupiter said she's going to ring Raspect? She didn't say Raspect. Maybe Jedi. She didn't say Raspect though, did she? Because
yeah, she did.
Come on, man. Like, how you been trying to ban fire on Raspect from day 1 to day 99, and then you want to ring him for help on day 100? It's mad, bro. How can you do that? Why? Why would you do that? That's mad.
It's called a drowning man will clutch at straws. Yeah.
Raspect, you know, Bamba Clark, cuz. I'm like, cuz, you've been trying to ban fire on my man for years.
So, Herbs, what do you think when she falsely accused one of the mandem of grape and then lied and said that it was Wendy that told her to do it?
I would say to wrongly accuse anyone of rape is despicable.
You know what? Yeah, this is making me all hot and sweaty, man. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump back in the pool, man. This is man. This is making me all hot on that, bro. I'm like, God damn, I need to get in the pool and that, cuz. Like, I'm inside the room with the AC on, I'm sweating and all that, cuz. Like, I can't listen to this until I get back home, man. Like, you hear me? Right? Just spazzing out in the hotel room and that, cuz. Alright, big up those nines, yeah.
Enjoy, man.
Big up,
locked in,
big
man.
up the people them in the chat.
More revelations to come, man. Keep locked in.
Yeah, say that, man.
But yeah, man. Take a dip for me, boy. Don't worry, at my time soon. Yeah. So, Herbs, what do you think about that then?
What was it again? Sorry, they've closed the A1 and it's fucking spun me out. I'm fucking trying to work out a way how I'm going to get to fucking Brent Cross. What was it? What was it again? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just really asking you, obviously, as you know, a person that's sort
of. The motion. Yeah. So I think like to accuse anyone of wrongfully accuse anyone of rape is despicable. And whether or not the information came from someone else or not, personally, me, I wouldn't just take someone's word like that without fucking full proof before I even had an opinion or said anything about it. But yeah, I don't.
Right, but we know blatantly that she lied, though. No, listen, Herbs. I get you, Herbs, yeah, but we got to, my thing, truth and rights, bro, yeah? Truth and rights, in it, yeah? We can't do the propaganda thing, in it, yeah? And she blatantly, remember, that's the first, and this one's and you know what, yeah, I'm going to be honest, and to other persons that are out there listening as well, yeah, some of you are surprising me, I've got to be honest, yeah, because many of you have been here from the genesis of everything regarding YouTube in terms of our YouTube community, whatever, and have seen the consistent lies upon lies upon lies upon lies upon lies upon lies upon, and they're not little lies, they're dangerous lies. They're lies that can get people unlisted and that, like we said, this is, so I'm saying to you now, Herbs, yeah, when this is the third person now, yeah, that you accuse of this, at what point are you like, you know what, my girl, that's enough? Well, not even my girl, my lady, because she could be your mother. So I'm asking you now, at what point do you be like, that's enough now? Like 3 people just on this online community. And there's people that still have got time to listen. Nah, because my thing is this, if you lie with dogs, you rise with fleas. Yeah. And right now there's many people out there, you lot are looking fleety. Yeah. Very fleety, because there's certain of you that are still not even, 3 people with no evidence, no nothing, it just comes to your mind and then boom. And then boy, Urban, your stomach's better than mine, Star. I gotta be real, man. You understand me? Because obviously I don't like this woman because she's I'm gone. Yeah, anyway, hopefully he'll come back. But yeah, man, I'm saying there's certain people that are really, I'm like, what? But remember, people, and you know who you are, the ones that are still riding, knowing the despicable things that has been said and done, and you're just as bad as her. Just as fucking bad, man. Yeah. You know what? I want to take this opportunity to big up to man like Games You Love. Games You Love don't like me. None at all. And he was one of her biggest defenders. But you see, when he see the thing, and I was like, all right, then. There are some people out here that have got a little bit of sense in it. Yeah. You get me? But the other ones that are still stayed sucked on. You lot are flea. Yeah, because if you lay with dogs, you'll rise with fleas. Yeah, flea, me I tell you. Go on, Herbs. Yeah, I'm not gonna name your name. You know who you are, man. Like, there's one woman, you're consistently there. Like, what's going on? And you've heard all of it. You've been there from the very beginning. My God, I ain't gonna call it, but you know I'm talking, Von, man. Like, you lot are serious. Go on, Herbs.
Where was we? I don't know.
Yeah, man, I'm just saying, yeah, like, I understand, you're trying to give people the benefit of the doubt and all the rest of it. I get that. And that's
there's just like it's not so much benefit of that. There's things that obviously there's people that was in there. Like, fucking hell, this is why we got to be specific, because there's so much fucking shit to fucking.
Do you know what I remember, because I remember when you done your little expose and this and that. So don't get me wrong, I'm not being biased or this and that. You know what I mean? But like I said, truth and rights, innit? You see what I'm saying to you? Because I remember a time when me and you were arguing as to whether them two women there was even racist and all that shit. You get me? And all of these different things. But that's calm. But I'm just saying, yeah, like I said in it, I just think to falsely accuse 3 people of rape, yeah, there's no coming back from that as far as I'm concerned, with no evidence. Yeah, and then to come and say that someone else said, yeah, come on, man. Like, you know what it is, Herbs? It's only because a lie has not been told on you yet. That's why you can remain so thingy.
What do you mean a lie ain't been told on me, man? I've been on the fucking receiving end as well. You having a fucking
from Gummy?
laugh. I've been on the receiving end of it. Yeah, of
course. What, from Gummy?
For fucking years. For fucking years.
So how say you not tell her about her bomber clock, Bridging?
I told you why.
Why?
Because who done it for me? No one. This don't involve me, so I will just revel.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Look, yeah. If
no, do you know what? Fair enough.
I'm enjoying the civil war, because they all want to. Jupiter's lying about this. Did anyone care when they was lying about us? Was she a liar when she was lying about us?
I understand that point, but I'll get you still. But you know what I mean? Sometimes if you don't stand for nothing, brethren. But I get you. But don't go nowhere though, right? Are you anywhere near Brent Cross yet?
Yeah. No, I had to go out to Welham Green, turn around and come back on the A1, so I've still got a little while to go yet. I'm not even at Apex Corner yet.
All right, stay there then, and then let's quickly do something. So have you been taking part in my poll?
No, what one? Where is it?
Right, and anyone that's listening, please go to my community page. There's a poll that's been running for a little while now. So what I thought we'll do is maybe go through some of the questions live on air. So how can I do this? Is it showing first and foremost? All right, cool. It's showing. So, Herbs, and you can just answer with me here and now. And make it a bit exciting. Right, so is this question 1? Hold on, let me see. All right. So I started off by saying, Scummy side update. The war is on and popping between frenemies, Wendy, Wu, and Gummy. We need some stats for the bout. Please answer the following series of questions. All right. So my first question, Urban, was, who's the biggest liar or finesser? What would your answer be between Gummy and Wendy? Who's the biggest liar or finesser?
I'd say Wendy.
You'd say Wendy. Okay. Well, currently the poll, and we've got 75 votes on this. Gummy is in the lead with 72%. Wendy is at 5%. And two sides of the same coin is 23%. All right. So you answered Wendy. Next question.
Shall I give my reason why I voted Wendy?
Please do, actually. I'm glad that you said that. Please do.
Oh, thank you. So the reason I would say Wendy, what the fuck have I come the wrong way again? No. So the reason I'd say Wendy is because, and it ain't a bad thing. It's like people come online and create their own personalities and characters, and Wendy's is hers. But Wendy, there's nothing true about Wendy.
Okay, fair enough. No, don't get me wrong. Fair enough.
Employment, she's been a journalist, she's written a book, she was in the army. I can't even think of the other ones. There's fucking been loads. That's why I would tend to lean more towards Wendy.
No, that's fair enough, Bab. That's fair enough, and that's why there was a two sides of the same coin there.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Do you think if Jupiter was still friendly with all the people that she's warring with now, do you think they would have any issue with what was going on in Discord and the way she dealt with it? Or do you think it's just a way to use something against her?
Say that again.
So if Jupiter was still friendly with the people that she's warring now, do you think any of them would have had an issue with the way she dealt with what happened in Discord? Or do you think they're just using it now as a means, as something to use against her?
I think, for the most part, the first answer that you gave, i.e., I don't. So what I'm saying is not, because, for example, initially her and Dave were still friends. If we were to use him as an example, do you know what I mean? And even now, it appears, even when he knew that she had done wrong, it could be argued, he was still sort of backing her. You get me? So my answer is no. My answer is no. I think, and the thing is, I've asked a few of them, innit? I've asked a few of them. I've asked Luke, and I asked Cam, like, you know, obviously I've said, listen, we've been exposing this thing here for years upon years. You get me? How come it's only now, you lot, or whatever? And they both were very clear and in their response, and they basically said, Irish, I tell you, boy, Irish, you're Irish, you know. But I'll leave it there. Urban, and basically they said it was tribalism. They were exercising tribalism. You get me? And I said, cool, I get that. No problem with that at all. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing though on here. That's the thing though on here, man. That's the thing though on here, isn't it? It's like no one's got an issue with what someone's done until it's done to them or someone that they like. And like you can point it out to your fucking blue in the face for like 2-3 years. No one says nothing. But as soon as they fall out, then they say that. Then it all comes out. Everything that you've been saying for 2 years has been true.
No, absolutely. That's why one of my streams was like when frenemies. You get me? Like, come on, man. Like I said, you remember we've been here for morning.
Best friends turn to enemies, and enemies to best friends.
Absolutely, man. You know, but obviously I'm here now as it were the bone collector. Obviously, people like myself, but just gonna be laughing neatly in it because the exposure is real. You know what I'm saying to you? Like when when Wendy and Cam come out and said, yes, you did dox her child. For years, she's trying to go on like she didn't dox my youth, and then she was trying to say how he was grown and all that. And you can see in the fucking video that he was still in primary school. She was trying to tell the people.
So now they agree with it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Absolutely, but listen, I don't care about all of that. You know, I get what you're saying, but that's how it is, isn't it? Like, of course. But in terms of the question in which you asked, that's my answer still. Do you know what I mean? But then that's the thing, isn't it? Like, if you've got a friend, and that's why I can see why they're vexing it, because if you got people that are riding out for you, even riding out for your lies and all your despicable behavior.
Do you truly believe that they was riding out for her, or do you think they was exercising their reasons for coming online to argue with people. Like the reason they come online is because they like to come on and jump on and shout and argue with people that they dislike. Remember, it started off with the Muslims. Then when the Muslims sort of faded out, then it was onto the black people. Then that sort of faded out. Then it was fucking.
Yeah, but hold on, wait. Hold on, though. Wait. Let's go a little bit at a time. So, for example, if we were to use Luke as an example, yeah, and there's other, because even one of my, listen, let me just stay there because you're asking me some very relevant questions, yeah. So let me try and find another poll because I'm hearing you, right? Hold on a second.
I just think that a lot of people, from my observation and my perception, obviously it's my perception. Like other people may not perceive things the same as me. Life is about perception. And we tend to group with people that we perceive similar to. And my perception is a lot of the people that saying that they're backing people, and even myself, like I've jumped on panels where I've like defended someone, but really I wanted to wind up the person that I was fucking arguing against. You know, I think a lot of people they like to come online and argue. Like a lot of people, they get drunk in the evenings and they come online to purposely argue. And they're using your argument as their excuse to argue, and then at a later date, then saying, "Well, I backed you." And in my opinion, in a lot of cases, you wasn't actually backing them because you was backing them. You was backing them because you wanted to argue, and you disliked the person that they was arguing with. And
that might be 1 second, Herbs. That might be the case for some, and I would maybe call them maybe like outliners or whatever. But for the main characters, no, I believe that they definitely had my girl's back. Dave had her back. You can't say that he didn't have her back. Wendy, whilst they were friends, had her back.
Yeah, Dave fell out.
Along with a lot of the. Hold on a sec. So what I'm saying, I'm just saying I'm saying that I believe that there was an original or an initial friendship or camaraderie or whatever you want to call it. Most definitely, 100%. So no, in terms of this thing about you're saying, do you think they were just coming on to argue with other people? No, I don't. I think that they genuinely backed her. They genuinely thought that they were friends, whatever the fucking case may be.
Yeah, for me, I don't know about for you, but if I genuinely backed you and I genuinely liked you, if we fall out, I treat you different to someone that I just don't like because we had a friendship. Like there's different levels of to how I would behave.
Yeah, of course. But then I guess then you got to start then taking into consideration how a person's then feel when, you know, as far as they're concerned, they were stabbed in their back, whatever. Do you understand? Yeah. I mean, if we take Luke, for example, yeah, remember, Luke was so deep in that she went to Luke to get details on Wendy after her and Wendy fell out. Yeah.
Mm.
And then now, when the CP gate come out, now you're throwing the boy under the bus to say, well, it could be you, and then that's when my man's like, what? So what I'm saying is, no, I disagree with what you are saying. I'm saying that the reason that these little situations, big up yourself, Sosa, have occurred is because obviously the persons feel like they've been stabbed in their back in a very bad way, and now they're like, fuck it, it's all on and popping, isn't it? If you're willing to do this, that, and the other, then it is what it is. So yeah, so no, Herbs. I think that she genuinely had the backing of these people, like genuinely. And like I said, when I asked a few of them, they blatantly said it was they exercise tribalism. You know, they feel bad about it, but it is what it is. And I got no problem with that because, you know, I'm all about tribalism, so I got no problem with that. You understand me? But yeah. When the lies ain't lying again, so anyway. So okay, so quickly go to the next one. I don't want you to jump off and tell me you're in Brent Cross and I've got to go now. Let's go to question 2.
I still got a little while to go yet.
All right. Question 2, people. The question 2 was, who's the biggest racist? All right, and please do take part in the chat if you want also. So who do you think's the biggest racist, Herbs? Gummy, Wendy, or what was my? Or it's a draw. Now in the poll, we had 83 votes on this thus far. Gummy's at 57%, Wendy's at 24%, and it's a draw at 19%. What says you?
Again, I have to go with Wendy on that one.
Mm-hmm. And your reason for that?
Well, there's like a 30-minute montage of fucking Wendy's racist abuse.
Right.
I haven't heard a 30-minute montage of Jupiter as of yet.
Right. So, do you believe that Jupiter is racist at all, or not?
One second. Let's change my headphone. One second. Hello? Am I back in the room?
You're back in the building.
Okay. God, what are you saying, sorry?
So you said Wendy, because of the montage that's been made of Wendy, I presume you talk about the N-word and different things like that, yeah? Jungle Book and all that, yeah?
Book and all that, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and what's the other one? About the Bangladeshis with Churchill.
I don't know. I haven't heard that one still, but yeah, obviously I've heard the montage, etc., etc. So, but do you think Jupiter is racist at all,
though? Yeah, I think that 90% of people that don't like Muslims is a cover up to don't like Asians, Pakistanis, and Bangladeshis and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so they're both racist then, yeah? Which that's fine. I can work with that. So let me ask you a further question. Because one is married to a person of color, does that make her racism any worse?
I'd say it makes it less.
Why?
I don't know. I think that because if you was racist, you wouldn't have a sexual attraction to a black man.
Oh, okay. So do you believe that, Herbs?
What? That she has a sexual attraction?
That you cannot? So are you saying that you cannot be racist but have sex with the person that you're not, that you don't like, or whatever?
I don't know about have sex. I'd say yeah, sexual attraction. Yeah, I'd say like a racist person. You can't have a sexual attraction against someone you're racist against. I don't believe.
See, if I had time, I'd have to go back to one of my videos. But you can definitely be all herbs. No herbs.
No,
I mean,
obviously, I know. Like there was things going on in the past, and maybe even still to this day, where racist people were raping people that they're racist against. But to have a sexual attraction and to settle and have a family, I think is a little bit different. But then again, I think you can like a singular, but not a. What's the opposite to singular? Like you can like one person. Yeah. I think that's definitely possible as well.
Okay.
I think racism's it's a very hard one to fucking prove unless they're open about it. Unless they openly say I am racist, it's a hard one to prove because it's a feeling, isn't it? It's like a thing in there. Like just because someone says racist stuff doesn't necessarily mean they're racist. Although if they can, there's justification in accusing them of being racist because of that. But to actually prove it is, it's not that easy because how do you actually reach into someone's soul?
Well, okay, if that's the case, then we'd have to say the same for Wendy, then, no?
Yeah, of course, yeah, but you've done a comparison of the two. And I have said that with Wendy before. That's why you said at the beginning of what you said.
Yeah. Because for me,
over whether we think
they're both okay. Because I'm probably the opposite to you in it. Like I believe they both definitely have their racist tendencies or whatever. You understand me? But I'm saying Gummy's worse because she has got. And I'll tell you another reason. Gummy's worse for me because she has got a black husband and mixed race children or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So she should have a much better appreciation of certain things, which she does not. Yeah. Secondly, Wendy could be argued grew up, and we've heard her say she grew up in a very, very white area. You understand what I'm saying to you? Up north, wherever. I think she said the first international people she may have met was Chinese people, etc., etc.
But that's if we can count what Wendy's saying is true.
Okay, then. Yeah, all right, I'll take that. But
because Wendy also said she's never in her life tried anything to eat that's not English.
Yeah,
like
I
nothing
get
that's not English.
No, okay, I get you.
I don't believe that, to be fair.
Okay, fair enough. I get you. But if we try to pick the sense from nonsense, yeah, as it were, right? And the point I'm making is that let's just say whatever the lie is regarding Wendy and how she grew up, let's just at least say that she grew up in a predominantly white area. Yeah, can we at least say that?
Yeah. I think most people over the age of 50 definitely over 60 probably grew up in the majority white. I think most people over 60 probably grew up in the majority.
What are you talking about? Wherever?
Well, there's some form of age where there's sort of cut off where the.
Do you think that Gummy grew up around people of color?
Yeah, definitely. She grew up in East and South London.
So, all right then. So it's so good, right? So then that means that she will have more of a cultural appreciation for people of color, this, that, and the other, yeah. As opposed,
I'd like to think so, yeah.
Excellent. As opposed to someone who may only have, saw black people on the TV for, a good part of their life until they may have gone into certain other areas where then they were able to mix with black people. Yeah. Because I've met persons like this. Herbs, yeah. So let's not be silly. Like there's still many places, even in England, whereby it is not multicultural, this, that, and the other. Yeah. We both agree upon that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Because if we emit cities like London, Nottingham, Leeds, Liverpool, Bristol, Manchester.
Well, cities really, isn't it? Anything that's outside of a city is kind of more.
Right. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah. But all right, y'all big up yourself, Motion, man. Always nice to see you in the building. Come on. All right.
Okay, now it's a late night for a while. Yes, Motion.
All right. So who's the biggest racist? So we got Gummy at 57%, Wendy at 24%, and it's a draw at 19%. All right. So we'll go to the next question. But I hear you, Herbs. I don't believe Wendy when she says the first person of color she met was, Irish. I would love for you to jump on, Irish. I swear to God, Irish. I'm not even gonna lie. Because Irish, you've been here from the very, 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 very beginning. I don't know, Irish man. I feel like I don't know, Irish man. I don't know, man. But I would love for you to jump on.
Man, don't take some people don't take this internet YouTube thing as seriously as others. See what I'm saying?
Herbs, you can't do. Listen, Herbs, you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, Benjamin. Yeah, like right now, like I hear what you're saying, but even what we're speaking about now, this internet thing, this is very serious. Like this is going into people's real life. What are we doing? Like you've got people accusing people of all sorts of heinous. No, Herbs, you can't do that, man. You can't. Herbs, you can't do that, man. Like, and I feel, you can't do that, Herbs, man. Can't do that, man. All right, let's get to the next one anyway. My next question 3. Who's got the higher IQ? Wendy, Gummy, or you couldn't split them with a fag paper?
Oh, shit. That's my cousin's one, man. He loves the fag paper. Fucking fag paper, that. You and him are the only two people I've ever heard say that. I don't know. I'd probably say Wendy, although her spelling is atrocious. I'd probably say Wendy.
Okay. And here, like I said, we got Wendy with 67% having the highest, Gummy with 9%, and 25% saying couldn't split them with a fag paper. So, all right. So that one goes to Wendy, it seems. Although some people do pretend to be a bit intelligent, but never mind. with their 10 GCSEs, although they went to school when it was fucking CXCs and O levels. But anyway, Cartier and a lie. All right, next question 4. Who spends the most time on YouTube of the two? And obviously we just got Wendy, Woo, Gummy, and that's a hard one to call.
Openly, I would say Jupiter.
Okay, what you thinking? What, Wendy's listening in the background and blah 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 blah.
Very possible, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough, but I think that one's overwhelming. But yeah, I mean, there was a time, like I said, when Wendy was she was recording everyone, terabytes upon terabytes. But I think that was when them two were stick of thieves still. I remember she said, "Oh, I've recorded that." And that's the beautiful thing as well, you know, because with all these recordings, yeah, when they was accusing Nynaeve of certain things, I'm like, all right, then go and get the evidence. Oh, now I'm waiting for the evidence. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. You get me? So I'm saying that to say that there's a long history of people making false accusations against people with no evidence. You understand me? And then when they get caught out, they'll be like, oh, that's my opinion. And all of this type of shit, which is the same thing that's happened on this CP gate. Yeah. When it was, well, why are you saying it was that guy? Well, that's my opinion. And they said that I'm going to do this a little bit later, this, that, and the other. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying it'll be interesting to know however many other people heard him make that threat. You get me? That would be good. Yo, Kermit, Kermit, I hope you get paid, you know, because you do put in some work, boy. Yo, Goofy, I see you got demodded and all that. What did you do, St. Basil? Hey, even poor St. Basil's got caught up in the misfire, boy. Seriously.
That's what I mean. How can you not love the Civil War, man? It's fucking great.
Poor flipping St. Basil. I went in, had a little look one day. The man was as grey as the day is today, boy. Not a blue suit. I think he's still confused to us. What have I done?
Oh shit! Fucking hell. This is what I mean. It's the best. It's the YouTube's like the entertainment on YouTube right now is fucking excellent.
I refuse to be involved. Bless your cotton socks, mate. You get me? My man refused to get involved and just got stripped. Maybe that's why Kermit's banging so hard, because he doesn't want to be out here naked as the day he was born in these streets, boy. You don't worry about a thing, Goofy, mate. You're all right, mate. All right, so we got that one. Next, we've got who's currently more triggered of the two. This was about a week ago still, and then we had Wendy.
What is it? Who's what?
Who's more triggered? Because you know at the moment, I don't know if it's still happening, but Wendy had this thing of doing a drip thing in it. Yeah. So as she's dripping, no. But yeah, so I'm just asking, do you think it's working? Do you think Gummy's triggered?
What do I think that Wendy's triggered her?
Well, I'm asking who's more triggered of the two, or are they both?
Right now, I'd say Jupiter.
Okay, all right. Well, the poll agrees with you because it's gone 83% to Gummy in terms of being more triggered, and I probably have to agree still, man. And she's got all right. The thing is,
look, right. This is another observation of mine, right? So a lot of people hated people, and Jupiter hated them as well, and they flocked to Jupiter's. Even people that didn't get on with Jupiter before hated her. They all flocked over to Jupiter's to all join in the hate of someone else, right? Now, as soon as Jupiter stopped displaying a hate for that person, them people, that's when things started to change. One sec, man. Let me just see if I can park here.
But I understand that though, Herbs.
Yeah, mate. Am I allowed to park there? Thank you. The actually, I have the other one. It's easier to get in. So now the same thing has happened to you because you are displaying a dislike for the person that they all dislike. They're all flocking towards you now. Now you're all right. You're no longer the black racist. So a lot of the polls that you're doing are people that are coming to hate Jupiter. So most of you, I'd say, I haven't seen all the stats of your polls, but I'd say that any that are negative towards Jupiter would definitely display a higher number of a poll towards Jupiter.
So hold on a minute now, Herbs, because you know what I mean, you're starting to sound a little bit mad. So are you saying that you don't think that there's certain people in the YouTube community that are quite what's the word? Persons like St. Basil, for example, who are quite neutral, that can't just have a neutral opinion? Because Herbs, go on. Is that what you're saying? Because I think that's
I'm saying that your channel and you have now become a place and a voice for Jupiter haters. Yeah. So the polls are going to display that. The results are going to display that. I'm not saying that everyone's wrong. I'm not saying that there aren't people that was previously in your community before that have been around with you for ages.
So are you saying that if someone else done this poll, do you think that the answers would be different? Is that what you're saying?
I think that if there was a channel that was pro Jupiter, then yeah, I think the poll would be different. Obviously, it's sides. It's still tribal. It's just that the dynamics of the tribalness have changed a bit. That's all it is. It's still the same shit. It's still the same bollocks.
But what I'm getting from you also is that so basically you think that the poll is skewed because they're all Jupiter haters.
Yes.
But in terms of the questions, though, yeah, and the integrity. So, what, you don't believe that there's no integrity in the answers to these questions?
What do you in the answers? No, I mean,
yeah, and I'll tell you what else. I'm disagreeing with what you're saying.
Listen,
yeah,
there might be some. There might be, like, obviously, like, I've given you some of my answers of my opinion, and you've said that people have agreed. Yeah, so obviously, but. Is there any of your, like, you've got your poll, you've got your results. Is there any of your polls where Wendy has come over Jupiter?
Well, let's have a look. So hold a minute. So are you saying that in your mind, if one of the polls, like Wendy was over Jupiter, would that make it more equal to you or something? Because remember, I'm asking you the very same questions. You get me? Yes. And you're giving so I don't understand, like,
answers. But what, I don't know what you don't understand.
I hear you. What I'm trying to say, yeah, that basically because of my relationship with Gummy, you're basically saying that the answers to the poll will be skewed because of that. Is that what you're saying?
No,
but I'm saying
nothing. No, I'm not saying it's nothing to do with you. I'm not saying it's anything to do with you. What I'm saying is that you have become one of the focal points to channel the hate of Jupiter. So it's going to be a biased poll. That's all I'm saying. Listen, okay. I'm in a neutral position. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm slightly favouring one side because when it was me on the receiving end, like I've said before already today, no one gave a fuck. Yeah. So now I'm enjoying entertaining myself, doing the same as what they done to me and you as well. Do you remember when you was jumping on Real's panel and people were jumping in calling you racist?
Absolutely.
For no reason.
Absolutely, bro.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. And them same people now are coming over to you to be friendly so they can channel their hate towards you.
All right, so
that's all I'm saying.
Wait. Give me some, please do give me some credit, yeah? Because you know what I mean? Like, I understand what you're saying, but give me some credit.
I'm not saying it's against you. I'm not saying against
I know, but I'm just saying, innit? Give me some credit. Like, obviously, I'm like, I've been here for a morning, innit? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've had. Remember, Luke climbed over people to get to me when I was on Reels.
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
that
saying.
Was to come and defend Auntie Jupes and Auntie Wendy. So I know exactly what you're... Taffy. Taffy accused me of certain things as well because of them. When I asked Taffy for proof, I'm still waiting till now.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
So I do understand that 100%, 100%.
So
but
I'm just reminding you of truth and rats. See
no,
what I'm saying?
Bobs, I'm completely aware. Yeah,
okay,
I am completely aware. Like, come on, man.
Good.
Yeah, remember if you look at my streams, like, come on, man, like, look at the titles.
No,
However,
listen, it's no criticism towards you.
However, what I am also saying to add to that though is that I do believe that even if some persons that may answer some of these questions may be biased one way or another, yeah, let's even say that could be the case. I still believe that there's still a good number out there that are like yourself.
Like to give a fair comparison, yeah, it tells you how many people voted, yeah. So how many people are voting on these on average? How many people are voting on these votes?
I don't know. I haven't gone through it to look at the mean, to be honest. But
just go to the first. Just go to the first one, and how many people voted on that?
All right, the first one. You need a suit, Urban, mate, and a briefcase. The first one was 75. The second one was 83.
83. So was you getting these type of numbers on your polls previously to their fallout, to the Civil War?
No, but I mean, to be honest, Herbs, my poll, it only just started with this. I'll be real.
Okay.
It only started with that first question there. I had never posted community. I've never utilized that function previously, to be quite honest with you, Bab.
Do you think your previous votes would have brought in them kind of numbers of people voting?
Okay, so no, like obviously I know the no, Herbs, I'm not Herbs. You're pissing me off now, man. Like, what are you doing?
I'm just putting this is a truth.
No, but Herbs, you're going on like I don't know my channel and this and that. Like I know the scummy side settings and I know my normal regular settings. Like I know what it is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but but what?
That's
no,
what I'm saying. So it's
yeah, but then but Urban. But then when I do my scummy side
misrepresentation.
Sorry.
In my opinion, it's a misrepresentation of the polls, isn't it? And that's not by no fault of you. I'm not saying that's any of these polls.
So okay, Urban. So basically, you believe that so a misrepresentation, yeah. All right. So a misrepresentation. All right, cool.
I think your questions are fair. I completely agree with your questions, and more than likely, yeah, like the results might have displayed the same sort of thing previously to their Civil War. But there is a massive influence swaying another way right now.
So hold on a minute. So hold on a second, Herbs. Oh, you know what? This is really interesting, actually, right? So basically, in all the things that you've been hearing over the past few months, yeah, in your mind's mind, you have still remained independent, is what you're saying. So let me be more specific. So when you've heard some of the things that you've heard, some of the lies that have been told, some of the people that have been thrown under the buses, people's families being accused of being pedos, people being accused of being great, all these varying things, that doesn't change your opinion on people at all. No, you still remain quite objective to such a person. Then is that what you're saying? Herbs. Oh, he's gone. Hopefully he'll come back. But alright, yeah. Herbs will come back. Alright. Big up everyone in the building still. Sorry I've not been
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, back now. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Bab.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I closed the screen. I didn't. It's StreamYards, isn't it, man? You have to have it open, don't you?
So what I was asking you, Bab, is even with some of the things that you've heard over these last few months, some of the accusations that have been given out with no evidence, this and the other, does that not what's the word? Skew your opinion at all? You can still remain objective after hearing such things. Is that what you're saying, man?
My opinion hasn't changed. I'm still of the same opinion that I was like a year, 2 years ago when I was coming over here to speak to you. My opinion has not changed.
Okay, fair enough. So then, if that's the case,
but what I'm saying is that like they're all doing it to each other. There's no good side, bad side. This one's worse than that one. That one's worse than this one. They're all doing it to each other. Everything the one's doing, the opposite is doing it to them too.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I'm not gonna argue with that still. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying that I believe that there are some persons that were once in one person's corner, whereby now they're hearing certain truth and rights. They've actually made a decision to, about turn. And
nice. Within a day, that could all change.
Potentially, but I have to admit that it's good to see at least certain people standing up in the truth of in the truth of rights. I'll be real.
It's not in truth and rights though, because if it was truth and rights, they would have said it from the beginning. Do you think they all had this mad epiphany at the same time, this group epiphany, and everyone, right now we all see the light. Something. Well, they was all standing under the same tree that got struck by lightning.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree with that. But I guess that's why it probably could be argued it's even more powerful, right? You know what I'm saying to you? Because remember before, persons like myself, when we were calling out certain things, we would be called racist, nationalist, and all other kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying to you? Which obviously was all lies. But cool, that was something that could be used to weaponize the truth against them. But now you can't say that to these same sort of people because they were once on your side. But you know what I mean? People could become enemies though, Herbs. Come on now. I'm sure you must
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It can all change. It can all change tomorrow.
Yeah, of course. But you still got to stand on something, and that's what I'm saying. I've asked these people the very same thing. How come now in it? And I told you
that's why you call it before it happens, before it turns around on you. You call it before. You call it from when you notice it, whether they're doing it to you or to someone you dislike. You call it then.
You
can't come out and start calling it later. What? Just because you've fallen out, now you want to call it and jump on what I've been saying for the last 2 years? Get the fuck out of here.
No, I agree with that. Still,
you're using it as ammunition in your argument.
No, absolutely, I agree with that. But I agree with that. So there's nothing there that you're saying I don't agree with. You get me? That's why I said when friend enemy become friend or whatever.
All this YouTube shit is fake, man. Come on, man. Like, all right, maybe not like.
No, you can't say it's
you
fake.
might personally. It's all like fake alliances and fake thingies and all that. It will change in a second. There's no integrity. There's no thingy like, someone who you hated today, you can like tomorrow, like, because they like it's all of fucking bullshit, isn't it? That's why I just don't even take it. Like, don't get me wrong. When I first started coming on, I used to take it seriously. I used to get triggered by shit. I used to get emotional about shit. But fucking, as time's gone on, and you start realizing how the things really set up, then you're like, nah, I ain't fucking really getting involved other than for my own fucking entertainment, for a fucking laugh.
I get that. I definitely get that, man. I do get that. However, even within all of that entertainment, there's still, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I hear what you're saying in it, and obviously you yourself.
But that's when it comes back to, like, people coming online for a different reason. Like, what do you come on YouTube for? Why do you come on YouTube yourself and create streams? What is your purpose?
Yeah, sometimes I come on to deal with information. Sometimes I'm on my pro-black shit. Sometimes I'm here on some fuck shit. It's a variety. It's not just one lane. I'm not here just for one thing. So that's why, innit? Like, we've been here for nearly, maybe, 5 years or whatever. So it's definitely not just one thing. If you look through my channel, it's a fair representation of myself as far as I'm concerned. You get me? There's a bit of passa. There's some.
But you come on, and everything about your online presence is you in real life. This is who you are. You're honest. Your opinions on who you are and what you say and what you believe is your representation on your channel. Right?
I don't bring a YouTube caricature on here. Like, this is me in a real life. You understand what I'm saying to you? Pro-black, blah, 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 blah. Still have all type of different friends. You get me? But still got my own view. That is me in a real life.
Yeah, but then I think that, you know, when people are like that, to an extent, I am to an extent, but I think that then, but by being like that, we then kind of hold other people to that as well. So it's like, no, just in general. It's not. I'm not isolating you. I'm just saying in general that we sort of.
But I think over these years, although we don't know each other personally, like obviously it's still all quite digitally, I think that we got fair ideas as to people's. Do you know what I mean? Like me and you have never met in a real life, but I think we have a fair opinion of each other. Do you know what I mean? In terms of what we sign and whatever. I don't think. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So you know, I've been, like I said, and if you think probably more so back in the day when it was the ideas probably could be argued with more political and even, you know, religious, you know what I mean? I think people, you know, kind of showed their colors, as it were, who ain't an atheist is you get me? But in this regard though, hold on, give him 10 years. Oh, who's getting goomed online? But yeah, I hear you still, Herbs, man. Like I said, I think, you know, when you come off, put it in the dry cleaners. But let's go through still, man. I do. Although
I'm here. I'm about to walk inside.
Coming over.
I'm about to walk inside.
I do get that. You understand what I'm saying to you? But I do believe, though, at the same time, that the poll has got integrity. I've got to be real, man. Because just as there's gummy haters, there's gummy defenders, man. And many of them.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
It's one of them ones. Then yeah, you know. And remember, she's got the dream team behind her now.
Who do you dislike more, Wendy or Jupiter?
Oh, Gummy, hands down. Like that ain't no secret.
So any result that's where Jupiter is concerned with is she's the one with the questions. Obviously you will find a good representation because you dislike it's like an agreement with what you think.
Nah. But I disagree with but that's what I'm saying. I disagree with that though, because that would imply it's like a sort of tribalism over here. Most of the people answering these questions they're probably from the scummy side, as it were. You understand what I'm saying?
That's the point I was making.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is though, yeah. Nah, you see, yeah, I think that you're having a problem. What are you having a problem with believing that people just think this about Gummy as opposed to what?
No, of course not. No, of course not. Honestly, fucking people. What I'm trying to say is that the numbers are disproportionate because of the amount.
So if it was the other way around, if all of these were the other way around, what would you say? If Wendy was winning most of it, then what would you say?
Is there any of your questions that are asking anything positive about the two?
What do you mean positive? They're in war, and it's a fucking it's the measure up. What do you mean positive?
But I'm asking your questions. Are there any questions that are asking anything positive about them both, rather than something negative, like who's the biggest liar, who's the biggest racist?
Positive like what? Who's got more kids? Who's the better granny? Positive like what?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
No wonder I don't know their personal. No, like bruvs, no.
Yeah, then I don't know. Maybe a positive question about either of them might get a different result. I don't know. All I'm saying.
What do you mean a different result? You're sounding a bit mad now, bruvs. You're sounding a bit mad.
Look, I hate you. Just don't like. You just don't like. You want it to be.
No, it's not that. No, listen, it's not that. But if I'm going to be honest, I don't think that you're being objective, Bobs. Because one, you're questioning the integrity of the poll in the first place. You're saying that most of the people coming over are going to be Gummy haters and all the rest of it. You're saying that because of my relationship with God. Nah, I don't. Nah, Bobs, you can't. No. That's not real. That's not even real life. That's not even real life, man. Come on now.
6 months ago, right? 6 months ago, yeah. If Jupiter would have put a poll on her channel, bearing in mind that she dislikes you, yeah, probably more than she dislikes
her own children. Yep.
I don't know. What's her name? I forget her fucking name now. The bird from Manchester. What's her fucking name again? Betty.
0161. Yep.
Yeah. To say she was asking who's the most racist out of you and Betty.
Yep.
Everything's on you. And a lot of people. What the fuck is that on your screen? I thought he's being fucking porn bombed.
What's happening, Nanifa? It's Khan.
Yo, what are you saying, Khan? You're all right.
I've come to give my opinion on the poll.
Go on,
please
Khan.
do. But 1 second though, let me just finish with Herbs though, because I hear what you're trying to insinuate, Herbs, yeah. But I don't know if that really holds any water though, man, because like
look, I've been on the receiving end of the biased tribalness, yeah. So I understand it, and you have too. Yeah, that's what I'm
no, like I said, I do get what you mean. All right then. So okay then. All right. Say if I take that into consideration, yeah. All right then. Say I take that.
Listen,
I'm going to
say
take
Saturday night. Yeah.
Yeah?
One second, just quickly, because I'm about to walk a break.
Yeah,
all right, go on. Yeah. Sorry. So if say you done on just an example, yeah. So Saturday night, right? You get 10 of your girls round, yeah. None of them have heard of Jupiter. None of them have heard of Wendy. Because I'm only saying them two because your polls are based on them two, yeah? They've never heard of them. Without any of your input, you don't input, you just pay 5 clips of each of them.
Yep.
More or less saying the same sort of things. And then you put the poll to them. Do you think it'll be this? Do you think the answers will be exactly the same? Now, there's no way of us telling, by the way. This is hypothetical. Do you think they're guaranteed to be the same results?
So you're saying if I had a group of my friends around, I showed them clips of both Gummy and Wendy. You're asking, do you think it'll be probably? I don't know. It depends.
Yeah, but then it'll be a draw though, because they're equally as scummy when you take little clips. When you take little clips, you could get 10 clips of Wendy, 10 clips of Jupiter, being equally as scummy. So the vote would be a draw. That's not the point of the vote though. The point is themselves put themselves forward, how scummy left to their own devices if they wanted to be. And I think hands down, Jupiter's gone 1,000 times more scummy than Wendy, even though I don't like Wendy.
Did you vote?
No, I haven't voted yet, but it's obvious though, isn't it? I actually like Jupiter, but like when it comes to scumminess, she's like in a class of her own though. You have to rate her for that. But like, I don't hate her because I've spent time with her, learning about her upbringing, her parentage, like everything about her. I can't hate her now. I know so much about her. I can't bring myself to hate her. But the woman is scummy. She's from a scummy background. She's from a scummy group of people. She's representing scum. Like, she spreads the scum happily. Like, I don't think Wendy's like that though. Wendy's got like a little touch of class about her compared to Jupiter. She's got a little bit of decorum. Obviously, she could get down and dirty with everyone else in given the right environment. But everyone
just quickly, Khan, hold tight, just 1 second, just quickly, because I'm about to walk in Brent Cross, and it will probably cut out because of the signal. So, are you sub to Nanifa?
Yeah.
And you're sub to her, but you didn't do the poll.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, no problem. Nines, if you're still on when I come out of here, I'll jump back on. But if not, take care. Have a nice day.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Thanks for coming through, Urban Still, and you done well,
Herbs. Always consider a different perspective. Is my advice.
No, Herbs, but that's the thing, though, right? And that's another reason why. You see, that's why it's really quite interesting what you were saying, because I put out the poll to see what the other people then think genuinely. You know what I'm saying to you? But somehow you've made it that it's really quite subjective on my side because of the relationship that I've got with Gummy, this, that, and the other. You get me? But like I said, I don't agree with that, bro. Like, and what I was trying to say at the end is, even if we accommodate what you're saying there and take that as a handicap, and take what percentage, Khan, what percentage would you say, if we were to take into consideration what Herbs is saying there, whereby he's basically saying that because of my vibe, because of me and Jupiter's team, like the people that are just voting for me, basically, which I disagree with. But what sort of percentage could we take for that to accommodate that? Like 2%, 3%, 4%?
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2%. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
So
the only way to have done it fairly is if you've done previous polls before, and like say your polls were like 30 people. Say you've done like polls, like 5 polls before, and you was getting like 30 people voting, 20 people voting, then 25, then another 30. Then you can sort of gauge, and all of a sudden now there's like 90 people. Then you can sort of gauge the difference. But
well, you suggesting that people ain't being honest about their actual opinions?
Exactly.
Because bear in mind, it is an opinion-based poll, right?
Yeah, it's an opinion-based poll. But what I'm saying is, the point I was making, Kanye, is before, like the people that Jupiter's warring with now they're having a civil war, yeah?
Yeah.
So before, a lot of them liked to go to Jupiter's and channels like Jupiter's because of who they disliked. It was like a slag fest, yeah? And now, them same people, because they've fallen out, because now they want a slag fest on Jupiter, Nines is now a place to come and cotch and fucking slag fest against Jupiter. So I think that the polls would be biased towards Jupiter.
Yeah,
now.
but
That's
again,
all I'm saying. I'm not saying the questions are wrong.
But wait, Herbs. This slag fest, I don't see that going on, bab. To be honest, it's not like a whole heap of the Scummy side are jumping on here and going at Gummy. That is not true.
How many times has Luke been on your panel before the Civil War?
Never. But he's only been on my panel twice.
How many times have I been on your panel?
Enough times.
I'll rest my case. Your Honor?
No.
I've got to go in. I've got an appointment.
Yeah, go on though. But I'm going to reply to you whilst you're gone in it. Because
if you're still lying, I promise I'll jump back
that's a bit ABC-ish. To be fair, that's AB because I've jumped on panels where my name's come on, that's a bit ABC-ish, man. Come on now.
Yeah. I think ABC. Before you go,
and in that way, then that means no one could.
You don't really have a background in science, data collection, or statistics, and what you're saying
None
now.
None of us do.
No, I do
it's
though.
An opinion,
I do.
I do. Okay, all right. Go on.
As do I. Thank you.
Big up, man.
Go on.
Yeah. So your question is basically saying, if we balance up things between them, how's the end result going to be? But you've just deliberately skewed the end result. So what you're saying ain't scientific. Like what you're saying ain't going to show us anything. If I showed you 5 clips of me being rude to Nynefa and 9 clips of Nynefa being rude to me, obviously the vote's going to come back 50-50. Like, there's no point in that. That's not even an opinion.
That's not obviously. That's not
of course
obviously
it is.
At all because
if people are being objective about what they're seeing.
Listen, it's subjective to the voter on how they feel.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not subjective.
Based on the evidence that they hear, it's their evidence based on that. There's no emotion in it. That's the point I'm making. The people that will be voting,
but it's opinion, bro.
Emotion in it.
It's an opinion,
right? I know.
Right.
I understand. I'm not saying it's not an opinion. You misunderstood my point.
No, I'm fully understanding it. I'm just saying it's not gonna bring out like your how can I say it? Your formulation of the question is skewing the end result because you're trying to make it a draw.
I'm not trying to make it a draw.
Yeah, because you said make it fair.
Yeah.
Right. So then it's going to be a draw, right?
No.
You skewed it to make it fair.
My point is this. No, you're not listening to my point. Listen. You're not listening to my point, right? There's a higher influx of people coming to Nine's channel right now because they hate Jupiter. Yeah. So because the new audience are Jupiter haters, it's going to represent that in the poll.
Right. But what I'm saying is, what's driving that? Jupiter being hateable. She's doing things that people actually hate.
Yeah, she's the
that is mobilizing people against her, right? Then obviously that is showing us through the process of taking a vote and a poll that if you do horrible things, people hate you, and that motivates them to get up off their ass and vote against you.
But Herbs, this is where your argument's falling down, though, bro. Because okay, if she's the flavor, like last week, if you was a good man this week and you done something heinous next week, are the people then gonna still think of you the same way?
On YouTube, probably, yeah.
Anywhere, even in your real life, bro.
No,
if you got one second, Urban.
Different.
So let's use a living example, Herbs. Let me ask you something, yeah. If you've got a friend, yeah, all right.
If you make me late to this appointment, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Say that again.
If you make me late to this appointment, I'm gonna kill you.
No, man, go, because I'm not trying to stop your money, but just a quick one and then go, right? If you've got a brethren, Herbs, yeah, right, and he wrongly accused someone of something heinous, yeah, would you look at him the same way, bro?
Probably not, no.
Exactly, right? So then say I put out a poll now, right? You get me? And say that poll's about that friend, that former friend who before you thought was the dog's bee. Now he's done something heinous. You get me? Are you gonna answer that poll honestly and answer on what you think now, or are you gonna answer on what you thought then, before you found out about the heinous crime?
I'm gonna answer based on the crime, yeah.
Okay then. So that's what it is, bro. That's all you're seeing. No, 1 second, let me finish, because I did listen to what you're saying. But I think, in answer to what you're trying to say, as calling to them coming over to me, this, that, that's what I think it is. I've been calling this bullshit out for a very long time. Yeah. Now 2, okay, now people are seeing it. So it's either now. What do? Do you see it and ignore it?
It's not now. It's not now. People are seeing it, man. Come on, man. Be real. Be fucking real.
They say they're seeing it in their own eyes.
Nothing you have said has changed. You haven't changed anything. There's not been no massive fucking revelation. Like, there's not like some mad group epiphany. Like, what I'm saying, like it's like,
no, but I disagree.
On YouTube, on YouTube is pantomime. There has to be. I disagree.
I disagree.
They have to have someone to throw their tomatoes at.
I hear you, but I think
previously, hold up 1 second.
I do hear you, but I think that you are.
Okay,
you're not giving some of the listeners a little bit of credit. Yeah, go on.
No, there are. There's probably like 50% of them are giving all the fucking credit in the fucking world, especially your initial fucking base. Definitely giving you fucking all the credit in the world, and they probably would vote against. They probably would display a similar result. But think of like a year ago, on Jedi's channel, everyone hated Wendy, and they was trying to convince Jupiter that Wendy was racist and that she should separate from her, So if Jedi done a poll at that time with the same questions, it would have favored Jupiter more at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And nothing's changed in that year.
What's your point, though? Because the poll reflects the opinion and the mood of the nation at that current moment. So that's what the poll's designed to do. So obviously, when Wendy was being racist and saying the N-word and stupid things like that, obviously the mood of the people is going to be against her at that particular point.
Yes,
right.
I agree.
So the poll would have reflected that, and you rightly pointed that out. So I don't understand what your point is.
But what I'm saying is that I believe that the disproportion in the votes is because of tainted votes.
It's not tainted.
I believe it's tainted. No, for you it's not tainted, and the people.
But explain why it's tainted, because you haven't managed to explain that.
I got 6 minutes. I've explained.
Go and come then. Go and come back.
Yeah, go on. Don't miss your thing. But Herbs, I think what you also have to appreciate is that people can change their minds, right? And if that's why I asked you that question about the and you change your mind. So I don't understand why you don't think
that you can change your mind.
Okay. Right. So I think that's what's happened. I think, couldn't it be a one whereby people are now maybe seeing certain truths that they didn't see before? Yeah, because remember, I'm
not
accepting it. Listen, until Wendy and now you're going too far, boss, because until Wendy...
in a year's time when the dynamics change, then I'll come back and we'll
All right,
highlight
listen,
this
bro, go to
conversation.
your appointment, but when you get there, check your bum for splinters, because I think you're a professional fence sitter.
You should do stand-up, Carl, man. You're a
Go
funny
and
guy, bro.
but you're sitting on the fence right now, so you
I'm
know
not sitting on
that
the
is
fence,
what you're
yeah?
doing, and you're kind of like encouraging everyone else to take up this 50-50 position of being like
There's
fair
no
to each.
50-50 position. There's
Exactly.
no 50-50 position. I'm not talking about any 50-50 position.
Yeah, but not Khan, Herbs, you are sort of insinuating that basically the people them are voting in favour of Gummy more so because of mine and her relationship. And I disagree with that, bro. I disagree, and I think you're being disingenuous to the Scummy side community, to be honest. I'll be real, because like I'm saying, they've seen something that they disagree with. They've seen a lot of truth and lies being cut. Like even Herbs, you're doing too much, bros. You're doing too much, man.
Let him go and come. Let him
You're
go.
not being subjective, bros, because nah, man, the people have heard certain things and they've obviously formed an opinion. Rightly so as
I've
well.
just jumped back on just for 1 minute. I've just got a quick update for you. As I mentioned before, I'm waiting for that Nigerian guy to call me. Well, he just called me. Started giving it big guns, saying that he's coming to Preston to deal with me. This is the Nigerian guy that Duty Next has not seen for ages. Came round on Sunday and asked him about Discord. I've just looked at my phone record. So on Samsung, it tells you even if you call a private number, it'll tell you how many times you've called. He's been calling me in July. So he's called me about 6 times in July. But yet, supposedly, he's only found out about it on Sunday. Like, something's not making fucking sense. He's calling me again now. Oh, he's hung up. He's hung up again. He's playing some fucking games in. But this guy's called me in July. And supposedly he's only found out about it 3 days ago in August. So Michaela and Hector now need to explain why this guy, who they've now brought in to try and validate their claim, has been calling me in July off a private number. Yeah, he's called me back. I'll jump back on.
All right, keep us updated. 90 for reports. Boy, you never walk alone, mate. Although I'm very pissed off, Heathen. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, Nines.
Like, what the fuck are we doing, man?
Don't ask.
Fuck yeah.
Falling apart, just walking through us. Right through the midfield. What's that gap in the midfield? Where is it? Yeah,
we're gonna be the new Tottenham, man. Hole in the polo. So what are you saying anyway, Heath, man? What's popping off, man?
Not much. I was just sort of, I could see where Urban was coming from. Do you get me?
Yep.
I think you were both right. See, where I think where Urban was right was that obviously more people who subscribe to your channel are going to see the poll. That's sort of the basics of it, innit? Do you know what I mean? So sort of, that's where I do think it's biased in a way. But it's not a fucking mad question, is it? It's just who spends more time on YouTube. So it's not really like, do you like Jupiter or Wendy?
Right.
Choose A or B, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a pretty unbiased sort of question, really, isn't it?
Thank you.
Do you get me? It's not really got feelings involved with it. You know what I mean? It's a who spends. It's not like who's the worst sort of question. Do you know what I mean? It's who spends more time on YouTube. It's not.
Did you know why I like the question, Heathen? Because if you know Jupiter, being around people and coming across like she's half normal is part of her tactic. Because she'll come and sit on the panel and talk about, I don't know, whatever the weather is, right? And she'll be there for that. But then when she wants to chat her fuck shit, people look at her like as if she's like semi-reasonable. And she gives herself more credibility by being around people and sort of adapting to their style for a little bit until she wants to kind of inject her little poison. But Wendy don't do that. And Jupiter does a lot of these tactics. She does a lot of things like manipulative, narcissistic, evil tactics that if you catch her on the right day, she'll even tell you, yeah, I do this as a tactic. I do this to get my point across. I argue with you or I say my point as many times as you're going to say your point. like a repetitive style. Yeah. So these are all tactics of getting a point across. And if somebody's making that much effort to get their point across, it's not just an opinion that they're pushing. They're pushing a whole political agenda. And that's what Jupiter's doing. Wendy's not doing that. Wendy just puts her opinion.
It's her mindset, isn't it? Yeah, I do agree with you, Khan. Sorry, go on. Sorry, lad.
You might not like Wendy's opinion, right? She might be from a background you can't relate to, but she's just an opinionated person putting her own opinion. But what I'm saying is, over the years, the things that Jupiter's done, the extent she's taken things to, yeah, you can't just say that's someone pushing an agenda. That's someone deliberately trying to manipulate or even deviate someone else's point. Because you've got a point to make, yeah, like, for example, black people got black issues. They want to come on and talk about their black stuff. She's there. Oh, yeah, my husband's Nigerian. She's in the mix. No, politically speaking, she comes up with something like mad, like, oh, when I was little, we used to call it the pea shop, and it was normal. And, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's just our culture. That's just how we speak. And she's normalizing racism. Do you get me? But the only reason she gets away with saying that is because she's put the work in to kind of weasel her way in as if, like, she's kind of like part of the furniture. And you forget she's there. And then she kind of like starts putting her little fucking shit in there, which I don't agree with. And I know that it's a tactic. I watch her. I'll sit on a panel with her all day, chatting about the weather, chatting about bullshit. And as soon as she comes with her fuck shit, I jump on her straight away. And that's why she hates me. That's why she hates me. Yeah. She knows I've got a number.
I will agree, lad. I know what you're getting at. Like, I will agree. Dupes will invest more time in it. Like, yeah, Dupes can sit on Jedi for the full day.
Bro. It's the underhand manipulation.
You know what I mean? Where Wendy will come on for like an hour.
What was her name? Charmaine, the other girl. Her and Chartel were together on Reels, coming up with the most made up storylines, the most made up like manipulation strategies. Oh, I'm transracial. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Over the years, the things that Jupiter's done, right? If you draw a picture of the person that she's representing, you got to realize that there is an agenda behind it. Yeah. And the most pivotal part of it was when she was like, oh, I'm not a CivNat no more. I'm an FNAT now. What? So you're trying to move people from being Labour to Conservative, from being Conservative to being FNAT, and then from FNAT you're trying to CivNat. Oh, I'm with Tommy. I'm CivNat, and then from CivNat you've moved to fucking FNAT. You've moved to fucking Nazi racist levels. How are you doing that? How is this person even taken seriously? Like, you're trying to manipulate people and normalize ethno-nationalism. Are you fucking nuts, bro? Are you crazy to even give that person 5 minutes of credibility? Are you fucking nuts? And then people saying to her, I thought she was crazy. How can you be an FNAT? Your husband's African. Your children are mixed race. How can you even be an FNAT? She tried to infiltrate the FNATs. They even turn around and tell her to fuck off. Oh, they weren't happy with me because of Hector. Obviously, they're FNATs. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the extent that this woman's gone to. Crazy. Like, you don't see Wendy doing that, bro. And like Wendy from the start, she's always said she hated Tommy.
Yeah.
There is a level of consistency.
I think she went through a bit of a phase, but yeah, she was never like... She was a bit like me. She followed Tommy. She made like... You know what I mean? Shouting it from the rooftop sort of thing.
Yeah, so I just don't like her politics, bro. I don't agree with her. Like, you know, I do think she uses underhand tactics, but to be honest, I could turn a blind eye to underhand tactics as long as I can like detect them and notice people pulling like sly moves. As long as I'm onto them, like, they can't get one over on me, so I don't really care. But her underlying belief system, I don't agree with. So I'm going to speak against her. Simple as that.
Yeah.
She's been around too long, bro. We're too long in the tooth to get taken in for a ride by her. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? She dropped more crumbs than Hansel and Gretel.
Well, Gypsy said a lot over the years, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's done
pissed off a lot of people over the years,
bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember one time poor Zubida was complaining about how she got abused in the system of being in childcare or whatever, like social services and whatnot. She turned around and goes to her, yeah, but you shouldn't even be in this country. You shouldn't even be getting social services. You shouldn't even be in the system. Why? She was born in this country, though. Like, she comes out with things that at the right moment, she'll drop her little poison. That's why I don't agree with her. She's a woman who hates women, for a start. That's dodgy. Hates all other women, right? Wants to be involved in any relationship between men and women, like we see with Braden, when Braden was chatting to what's her face, the bird that poured the coffee over Jupiter's face, yeah, which is out of order. She shouldn't have done that. What was her name again?
Yeah,
that
can't
one.
Remember now.
The nutter, the one that got sectioned or whatever. That nutter, yeah.
I
don't agree with violence.
Annabelle,
Annabelle, whatever her name is. I don't agree with the violence that she came with. All right, but why is Jupiter getting involved with who Braden's fucking? Why do you give a shit, bro? But she's involved. That's what I don't like about Jupiter. She's one of them older women that tries to control the younger women. Let them do their thing, bro.
I never used to understand why she's the sort of.
She don't like younger women like.
You know what I mean? I don't know whether it was a saviour thing, like a motherly thing. Do you know what I mean? But I can see why you can say it could be political. You know what I mean? She was trying to sort of manipulate him or something like that. But maybe it's a motherly instinct. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I've said it a lot of time. A lot of women think that they can sort men out, don't they? Even in like relationships, when women get with men, you know, that's why women get with bad boys, you know, because they think, oh yeah, but I'll make him a good boy. Do you know what I mean? He'll be good to me. You know what I mean? I've got something special that'll make him a good boy. You know, so. But I'm not saying you're wrong, lad. I totally get it.
I'm saying she's done too much over the years,
Jupe
bro.
stands on it like she's a lone wolf like that. You know, at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I've always said whatever Jupe says, Jupes will answer for. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here.
She'll be part of the group, and then she'll turn against the group when it suits her. So any group that takes in Jupiter, you better think twice.
She has done that.
You better think twice, mate, because that's her character. That's who she is.
Well, that's the thing. That's sort of a thing as well. Like, she's done that, and then I put it this way: I prefer Jupiter when she's standing alone, if that makes sense. When she sometimes does intermingle and has done in the past, and possibly even now, intermingle with groups. I can see that's where I can see what you're saying about like sort of the politics of that group sort of shines through. Do you get me?
She's not a team player.
He can shine through, Roger.
Don't get me wrong. I like her as a character. Do you know what I mean?
No, I've heard you have a laugh at you, son.
Yeah, like we have a laugh, man. But like what I'm saying is, ultimately, I'm opposition to her. I don't agree with her politics. I don't agree with her tactics, and I'm against the woman. Like, I'm no harm to her. I'm no threat to her. So I'm sure it's just an online thing that she don't even mind that.
Yeah, you're comfortable around. I know what you mean. Like, you're comfortable around her now. Like you can. Yeah. You can have that. You know how to have a joke with her. You know what to say to. I know what you mean.
I think, bless her, she does try to kind of apply herself to every subject. And I rate that. I think like people should do that. But like, she's ultimately involved in fighting. In my opinion, this is Jupiter's MO, yeah? She wants to fight for her children to inherit her white privilege. She's saying, if I'm a white woman, yeah, forget a white man. She's saying, if I'm a white woman, I can have sex or have children from whoever I want. I can have sex with an African and I can divorce him and marry a Pakistani, and I can divorce him and marry a Turkish geezer and have 5 different children from 5 different men, and they're all equally British. They're all equally English. They all equally get my protection as their mother, as their white parent, and any fucking shit that goes down in their life, if they have to go to see the headmaster at school, or they have to go to court, or they have to go wherever, I'm going to be standing behind them going, no, as a white person, my white privilege should pass on to my children. They should come under the label of white British. Even if they're only partly white British, that's it's still enough to see them through. And that it's basically why she's arguing on all these race relations, ethno-nationalism, fucking civ nationalism. That's all she's arguing about is the rights of her children. Because she don't really give a flying fuck about anybody, any motherfucker she don't care about. This is all about her being a matriarchal person who's like, this is my family, I'm in charge of it, and I'm the governor, yeah? And I'm saying my white children and my black children are equal under me. And she wants the rest of the country to accept her criteria. Because in a way, she's a bit of a megalomaniac. She's a bit of a person who thinks that if we put her in number 10 Downing Street, she would run the country better than anyone. Like, she's got that ideology, which I've noticed that a lot with white working class British, that they do sit there thinking that they can do someone else's job better than them. And that she does have that in her culture and in her mindset. And like, to be honest, I don't agree with the woman. I don't agree with her saying that. I don't agree that somebody, just because they got a white mum or a white grandmother, yeah, or a white great grandmother, should come above every other person. So she's saying that British people should come above other people.
You're a British citizen, like you're a British citizen, innit?
Anyone who's got a drop of British in them, yeah, comes above someone who hasn't. And she has talk about things like, oh, but our parents worked for this country and fought for this country and died for this country, and we've been paying taxes for this long. But bro, you're in debt. You're not in credit. You're not going to pass any of that on to your next generation. You're in debt, mate. Anything that you've done is washed under the table, underwater, under the bridge, mate.
Yeah, but this is where I disagree. I think anyone should have the mindset that they can run the country better than this shower of shite. Or any person in government.
But thingy, heathen. I was going to call you pagan. Heathen. Everyone thinks that until they get put on the hot seat, and then they have to decide. Do you know what I mean? It's like that
because everyone's thinking from a sort of, no matter how diplomatic you are, you are sort of thinking from a sort of tyrannical point, aren't you? Because you're not surrounded by like a cabinet, are you? You know what I mean? It's all your vision of how it should be. Do you know what I mean? So
exactly,
it is quite what's it called? Dictatorship.
Yeah, that's it.
When people are talking about their politics, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so when you look at her ultimate agenda, you got to understand that she's come around people that she knows will naturally be objecting to her position, right? And she basically is infiltrated, and whenever they say their politics, she comes with a counter. Whenever they say their side, she comes with a counter. Then she finds other people that can back her, like Wendy and fucking, what's his name, Dave. And they will jump on together, and then they put in a team effort. And this is what they do. They put on the counter position, right? And they go from panel to panel doing this, opposing people's rights, right? And I've had proper conversations with her where she's saying that the majority of people, right, should come before minorities. She's saying that minorities should not receive funding. Minorities should not receive special status or protection. And I'm saying to her, but you don't understand what you're saying. She's saying out of all the minorities, the white working class is the biggest minority. So their needs should.
Yeah, but Khan, you got to remember, she was an FNAT, and she still is an FNAT at heart. You get me? She's trying to come with this CivNat thing, but she is at heart an FNAT nationalist.
Fully.
Yeah. The only reason why she started to reverse is because of the heat that she was getting for being an FNAT and having a black husband and all that.
Exactly what I said. I don't know if he was away from the speaker, but yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, then she had to come and then switch it up again. But yeah, at heart,
that's why I'd say by default she couldn't be an FNAT. You know what I mean?
No, she is an FNAT, but she believes that her white privilege can pass to her black children.
Now
she's saying that
even when she first came online as
other black people.
Southeast or whatever.
Is that not where it turns into British privilege though, Karma?
No, because it's FNAT, right? She's saying it's her blood right. It's her blood, she's saying. She's not saying it's their culture, they're British, they've been born in Britain, raised in Britain. She's not saying that. She's saying as their mum, they've got a white mum. Do you understand? That should count for something. because of all the generations of her parents that have paid tax into this country, that should count for something. That's what she's saying. She said, my great-great-great-granddad fought and died for this country and blah, blah, blah. That's all saying that you should be able to inherit through your bloodline. That's what you call ethno-nationalism. Sivnats are saying, if you're born and raised in this country, you're the same as everyone else. She's not saying that, though. But she's disguising it as that. This is what I'm saying.
I'd say she says that, lad.
She's an infiltrator. She don't agree with other people. She just wants to smuggle her point into the argument, but under the table. And she does like sly tactics to do that.
Her politics only changes to accommodate her husband. That's all it is.
I don't even think it's that, Nines. I think he agrees with her. And he's like, well, if we was in Africa... I'll be the racist one, but when we're in England, she's the racist one. So I think they agree.
But I'm just talking about him having to change the position. Because, like I said, when
I
she first
see what you mean. Yeah.
You're right. FNAP.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean now.
It's only because she started bucking up on others now that were not accommodating that sort of ethno-nationalism, i.e., having a black partner.
Yeah.
Then she had to switch it up to being a Sivnat and whatever.
That's right.
And then it became black and white unite and all this other sort of bullshit, while still saying I can use racialized language and all the rest of it. But yeah. But that's in that regard. But yeah, man, at heart, FNAP, man. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. But so my next poll, hold on, because I want Herbs to maybe give me Heathen to give me an answer.
Everyone called me Herbs. I'm going back in a quarter past. All my dinner's finishing.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Let me try and get one in still. So I've gone. Bless up, peeps. Just returned from my Rotterdam Reggae Festival with the proceeds of my weekly rent connection. If you know, you know. You know what that's about, innit, Heathen?
No.
You know, every Friday I collect rent, innit?
Do you? Yeah?
Of course I do, man. I've been collecting rent every Friday from Gummy for about 3 years. So I'll use the proceeds and I went to Rotterdam Festival, which was rather good. Thank you very much. So the next question was, get me. Man, you have to spend your money. Who weaponized...
Could be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome.
Please. So the next question is, who weaponizes race color more? Gummy, Wendy, or Snap? It's the same. So what would you answer that? Who weaponizes race color more? Gummy, Wendy, or Snap? It's the same.
Well, I'd say Jupiter talks about race more than Wendy.
Okay, Khan, what would you say to that?
Yeah,
man?
I think it's a given, man.
Okay.
We're given. You know, how
especially when like what Khan was saying there, time put in as well. Do you know what I mean?
But he even explained that. Why do you feel that Wendy don't really feel the need to kind of take things down a racial route all the time? Like, you know them better than most people, innit? Why do you think she declines from that kind of area of conversation?
I don't know, probably because it's an awkward conversation to have, isn't it? Especially this day and age.
But why isn't it awkward for Jupiter then? Why is she like head first steaming straight into that territory?
Because she'll say what she feels, won't she?
She don't care about
and again, like I said, like time put in. Spends a lot more time on panels, so it's a big talking point anyway, isn't it? Race on these channels.
And it's a way to make a name for yourself as well, though, isn't it? Talking about things other people don't want to talk about.
Yeah. Plus, as well, I will say this as well, that people do bring it up as soon as they see Jupiter as well. Do you get me? I see panels change as soon as Jupiter turns up. Do you know what I mean? So she'll be instantly brought in if there is a sort of race row, so we just say race row going on or something like that. She'll be brought in on that if she's on the panel.
I mean, like she's become like the resident expert on race relations.
Yeah.
That's jokes. Yeah, but like being around Jupiter did make me realize that there is such a thing as being culturally racist, where you might not be racist, but you've been brought up with the culture and value system of a racist society that's now basically become part of your thinking process and part of how you evaluate things. And like she might not be racist, really. She might just meet someone from a country where there's no, like, I don't know, she met someone and she's like, where are you from? And he's like, I'm from Outer Mongolia. And she's got no reason to hate that person, right? She might not have a problem with him.
It is to do with you, Wendy. You started this and I hope you're happy. You brought my private life on here because I didn't want to speak to you anymore. You are awful. You've sat and encouraged Luke. You encouraged Dave. You encouraged all of this, Wendy. I told you something in confidence. You did this, Wendy, and I hope you're proud. There's now a 10-year-old girl that I can't get help for because of you, Wendy.
Oh, man.
What do they call that?
Is that now or is that like...
This is right now, Heathen. Right now, mate.
The discord happened.
Yeah, that's the fakest crying I've heard in my life.
Take some responsibility for what? For what? Wendy's bitterness. Are you joking me?
I don't know how Wendy, like, Jupiter speaks her own opinion, doesn't she? So I don't know.
Bastards over there are saying.
To be fair to Jupiter, Wendy is more
There's a little black girl in their community
undercover with her hatred.
Like in regards to what she's talking about there, I've got to admit I don't know why it's a and Jupiter Nanny don't know that this is what I think anyway. I don't know why a young black girl being groomed online is a black issue. Do you get me? I personally think it's a societal issue. Do you get me? I don't think it can be sorted anymore by a black person than it can by a white person. Do you get me?
This problem with people online at the moment. We can't come and help you like we normally would. We can't.
Normally would? Well, who have you ever helped?
Because we've had idiots ringing up, discrediting us with the police. We can't.
That's true, though. You know what I mean?
You said speak to activists on there, don't you?
Someone dropped child porn in a group, and then people have been ringing up, and they have just been fucking just like harassing the police, like. Sort of. It is fucking weird, like the whole situation of all that's just fucking strange.
No, wait, even man.
But I'm gonna go now anyway, Nines, because my dinner's finished. But I'll have you on while I'm working, mate.
Yeah, man. The plot thickens, man. The plot thickens. This is madness. Oh my god, man. The lamps. Do you know what this is about, even?
A bit, yeah. Like I'm not clued up, max, but yeah, I do get what it's about.
So apparently someone's gone to their house, yeah.
Oh no, I don't know what this is about then.
Okay, so apparently on Sunday, someone's gone to their house, asked them. This is Gummy and the midget. Asked them if they know about Discord. They're like, yeah. Then this is what Luke's saying, yeah.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the young black girl, 10-year-old black girl.
So now this is what she's crying over, and apparently she wants us the black community to do whatever, but you ain't gone to the police, sir. Listen to me, yeah.
But that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, Nines. I don't know why it's like a black community problem, and it's a societal problem, isn't it? I don't think a black person can sort it out as much as a white person could sort that situation out. Do you get me?
But even more than that, why not report it to the police?
Well, I think the father has, hasn't he?
Are we hearing about such a thing on YouTube before the police? Like since
I agree, but that's what I'm saying, Nines. I think the father of the child has, or he doesn't trust the police. I think he's told the police, but he doesn't trust them. to do anything about it. Do you get me?
So then you don't. So then you come to Gummy and Midget to where are they? Listen.
Yeah, it's terrible optics. Terrible optics. Yeah.
It's not even optics. It's fucking Jackanory, Heathen. This is straight Jackanory, man. Like this is going too far, man. This is a mad thing. Oh my god, man. The things people will use. This is crazy, man. Heathen. If I was in such a situation, yeah, whereby I thought anything like that's going on, you think I'm coming to YouTube to talk about that, Heathen?
No.
Yeah?
I hope you wouldn't. To be fair,
we're going to the police. We're going to socials. We're going to the right flipping channels. We live in this place called Great Britain, where they've got all these various channels to deal with things like this, and YouTube is not one of them. This is what I said from the very beginning with this case. None of these people know about child protection. No, nothing. They're just. It's disgusting, bro.
You're right.
And then you keep coming onto YouTube and talking about this shit to people on YouTube. Like anyone on YouTube could do anything about it.
I found 20 cents before.
It's disgusting, man. But big up yourself, Heathen, anyway. But yeah, man, this is nah, man. Nah. This is disgusting, man. This is disgusting, man. It's disgusting, man. You know what I mean?
You know? Go ahead, Nines. I'm gonna have to go here, but go ahead, nice one.
Yeah, man.
Yourself as well.
That was.
See you later, Carl.
See you later, mate.
Nah, I can't even believe it. I swear to gosh, man. I can't even believe it. I can't actually believe it, man.
It's shocking. The fact that she's trying to sell herself as somebody who actually cares about people and does shit for other people is even shocking. Who's going to believe that? We can't help you now like we normally would. Who the fuck have you even ever helped? It's all been for you, man. It's all been for your career. Anyone who fell into these people's hands, I feel sorry for.
She's complaining.
You're a liar. You're a liar. Bring one video of bring one fucking thing that I've reviewed of you, you lying scunt. Go on. Bring one. Oh, Gummy, you're really trying to finesse the people, them still, Gummy. Oh, listen to this. Oh, Gummy. You're nuts.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Woo.
I'll tell you what, Belly.
Woo. You're gone.
If you think this is all fucking set
You're
up,
gone.
Friend, I'll give you the number. You speak to him. I'll give you the number.
This woman. Oh, God. Oh, gosh, no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
You can't, Belly.
Oh, she's calling Big Itch a cunt. Oh, no. Big Itch is getting it again. Oh, God.
Yo! That's what he gets for being nice to her and being like thingy with her all these years.
No.
She's going to try and manipulate him. Standard.
Oh my gosh.
Without even knowing the facts, without even speaking to the bloke, without even fucking any question, he's assumed it's a lie. And he's encouraged his shit. Yeah, Benny's got kids.
No.
I expect it off the incels and the faggots and the bitter nine-acres who are jealous because they ain't got no one to fuck them.
Woo!
justice got struck. Do you get it yet, you fake racist bitch?
Who's that, man? You the racist bitch. Pulling out all the stops, bro. Pulling out every stop.
Biggins get time out to blood clot.
Yes, therefore she can't fucking strike, can she? Because otherwise there'll be a counter strike. Racist cunt. Sad bunch of bastards.
Woo! Them not say nothing, black man. Them not say nothing. Them a wait for me for say something. Don't you get it, man?
I don't care what you rate, Billy. You don't know the truth from the fucking lie. Thought you was bigger than that. You're biased. You let your bias kick in. I couldn't give two fucks what you think. When this all comes out in the open, yeah, you lot are going to look pretty dumb. Because as I've always proved every fucking step of the way, even though all they do is go, oh, well, she's proved that to be true, let's step on to the next lie. Oh, she's proved that to be true, let's step on to the next lie. You're going to find out that I wasn't lying about this man. Or the gravity of what's happened. You bastards. Listen, I've been around 5 years. 5 years. And I've allowed them to get away with stuff and not copyright struck them. 5 years of bullshit I've allowed. G-Block, I asked them if there's an activist that can go along to the police station with them. You fucking idiot. And why don't you put your comments in my channel, Billy? Why are you sitting over there doing it in safety, you cowardly cunt?
Wait, Nanifa, what are you listening to right now? Man, can you hear me?
Yeah, man, just cool. Nanifa reports, man. What happened?
Wait, is that live?
This is Gummy talk. Gummy talk.
Nanifa said all I talk about is her. Sad bitch. She really thinks I care about her and her bad life.
Here we go.
She really thinks this is all about her.
Here we go.
Come
on. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Black Kaylee. Come on, Dupes. Let it out, girl. Let it out. Come on, Dupes.
Hello, Natty. I tried emailing that person. They haven't.
Oh, fucking hell.
If you're over there stirring the pot, I haven't seen it yet, Natty. But if you are,
Natty gone. Yo, Kermit, you are so biased, Kermit. You was allowed to be over here. You was allowed to comment freely. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no free speech. It's hypocrisy. Oh, Kermit, man. Oh, God, man, Kermit. You see, when you were here, you had true freedom, Kermit. You spoke all the shit you wanted to speak. Not one person timed you out. Now you're over there just kicking people. Oh, boy. Woo! Anyway, I saw it go. Yo, black man, I don't know, man. There's that many, Bobs. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the hypocrisy. That's what I'm trying to say. Years ago, it was all about free speech. Do you know what I mean? Especially when it came to the Muslims and that, anything could be said. Anything could be said. But now, what happened to free speech? What's happened to free speech now, boy? Free speech gone. Free speech gone. Oh, shut up about fucking URLs. Oh, fuck off, Gummy. Seriously, fuck off, man. Gummy, know what this I'm trying to say? Why are you trying to take down channels, man? That's a bad look. That's a very bad look. I thought you're the one that said that you could fight on your ones and all of this. Now you're out here taking channels down, man. And you're the original person that uses people's channels. You're like you're dead food out here, man. You don't even look good. You don't even look good. You don't even look good, my girl. Fucking hell. That's what you've come down to, taking people's channels. That's what you've come down to, man. You're not even a person no more, man. Take channels, man.
Today we're going to learn about 9 ether. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Bam!
I'm calling segments on this one.
This one, baby. 9 ether flow. 9 ether flow. 9 ether flow. Jeez.
My crown, kinky. My skin, melanin.
Right.
I'll say it again. My skin is melanin.
Right.
9 ether flow. And you know I'm about to get it in. 9 ether flow. And you know I'm about to get it in. My crown, kinky. My skin, melanin.
Right.
I'll say it again. My skin is melanin.
Right.
9 ether flow. And you know I'm about to get it in.
9
ether flow. And you know I'm about to get it in.
That 9 is so divine, it's infinite, the highest number. Supreme mathematics, multiply any number by 9. Add the double digits together and watch it get back. I don't think you overstand, so Jay, won't you bring it back? That 9 is so divine, it's infinite, the highest number. Supreme mathematics, multiply any number by 9. Add the double digits together and watch you get back. Now that you overstand, let me tell you who I am. Let's get it. Heaven, that's me. Hell, that's me, the originator, me. I am the avatar of 9. Check the follicles that I produce all the time. This my scientist flow, don't think it's solely a rhyme. I'm the first physical being, this ain't no diss track. I came from Adam, then I was formed into an atom. That's a fact. I'm bringing awareness to my peoples. You a burning star. I'm serious, B. Watch me ignite your whole being so you can see the truth unfold. This is no unsolved mystery. We are the creators, the all in the all. I said we are the creators, the all in the all.
My crown, kinky. My skin, melanin.
Right.
I'll say it again. My skin is melanin.
Right.
9 ether flow, and you know I'm about to get it in.
Yeah.
9 ether flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. My crown, kinky. My skin, melanin.
Right.
I'll say it again. My skin is melanin.
Right.
9 ether flow, and you know I'm about to get it in. 9 ether flow, and you know I'm about to get it in.
I need to get away, away. Take me to a place that's tropical, so rock can shine down on me. Only he can give me what I need. I need that ultraviolet, vitamin D, that's serotonin. Calm my nerve, you know I'm on it. By the way, Rob produced me some more melatonin. I'm the fifth element, I'm lead low in this. I can make.
I'm not talking about Dave, you dickhead. How can you be listening and still lying, you fucking idiot? Oh, listen to this, family. This is live and direct. You're going to see how dangerous this person is because you just listened. Now, listen to this. Listen to this now. This is the woman that wants to strike people's channels for playing content, but now you're playing my shit, bitch.
The man that came around my house is nothing to do with the Discord. To do with Dave.
To do with Dave? To do with Dave?
It's his own situation.
No, I said why? Oh, let's have a look here.
All idiots.
Woo! A drowning man will clutch at straws. No, I said why Vassengers not police, especially as you debated why the police are more relevant than
because somehow we want to get you involved in a difficult situation with Dave. No. Two different situations, you silly bloody bastards.
Yo, family, are you listening to this? Listen to this. Already she's changed the story. Not even half an hour. Gummy, you're dangerous, man.
As I mentioned before, I'm waiting for that Nigerian guy to call me. Well, you just called me. Sorry, giving it bigger and saying it's quite a question to deal with me. This is the Nigerian guy that Duty Next has not seen for ages, came round on Sunday and asked him about Discord. I just looked at my phone record, so on Samsung, it tells you, even if you call a private number, it'll tell you how many times it called. It's been calling me in July. He's called me about 6 times in July. But yet, supposedly he's only found out about it on Sunday.
Right. So it's from a private number. You're going to hear that in a minute, because I'll play it, and I'll play it again. I'll rewind and play it full. According to Luke, he knows that this number's been calling him. That's a bullshit lie. That number was only given to that bloke the other day. And they're probably going to believe this lie. Luke's actually brought all this drama into my real world, and when the real world comes knocking on his door, it's not going to like what's going to happen. He's not going to like it. So, let me just rewind it just a little bit so you can hear it in the fullness of time. But all these thick fucking cunts over there believe in him.
More so because of mine and her relationship, and I disagree with that, bro. I disagree, and I think you're being disrespectful to the scummy side community. To be honest, I'll be real, because like I'm saying, they've seen something that they disagree with. They've seen a lot of truth and lies being cut. Like even Herbs, you're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much, bro.
Let go and come.
You're not being objective, bro, because. Nah, man. The people in my certain things, and they've obviously formed an opinion. Rightly so.
I can't just do 1 minute. I've just got a quick update for you. As I mentioned before, I'm waiting for that Nigerian guy to call me. Well, you just called me. Sorry, giving it bigger and saying it's quite a question to deal with me. This is the Nigerian guy that Duty Next has not seen for ages, came round on Sunday and asked him about Discord. I just looked at my phone record, so on Samsung, it tells you, even if you call a private number, it'll tell you how many times it called. It's been calling me in July.
Yeah, you are a cunt.
It's called me about 6 times in July. But yet, supposedly he's only found out about it on Sunday. Like, something's not making fucking sense. He's calling me again now. Oh, he's on goal. He's playing hung up again. He's playing some fucking games in, but this guy's called me in July. And supposedly he's only found out about it 3 days ago in August. So Michaela and Hector now need to explain why this guy who they now put in validate their claim has been calling me in July off the private number. Yeah, he's calling me back. I'll jump back on.
Alright, keep us updated.
Yeah, keep my for updated. Why are you? Because she's got so much hatred that she's willing to do all this on the back of child abuse.
No, shut up, bitch. Ninetha reports. Don't try that, Gummy. Oh, bless you. I know you're not talking about me, Gummy, and you've been talking about this for 5 months every day. And you've raised a whole new channel. In fact,
they are bickering nutters.
Let me go to my next poll.
All of them.
Gummy, I know you're upset. This poll got you triggered, Gummy. Oh, boy. This poll. The poll got you triggered, Gummy. I get it.
They're all nuts.
It got you triggered, man.
The whole fucking lot of
Let
them.
me go to this. Let's see.
Couldn't recognise real in the real world.
So my next question 12. Is Gummy now actively using CB Gate to garner more subs, views, and likes to her new channel and keep relevant whilst taking down her YouTube enemies? And thus far, this has got 31 votes. 97% said, duh, the addiction is real, yes. And 3% has said, no, absolutely not that sick. Yeah, no one's using this to gain views, clicks, and likes like you, Gummy. You've raised a whole new... Yo, Gummy, let me tell you how slick you are. That's what I'm saying. You are Respect 101, yeah? Listen to this. This is what Gummy does, yeah? What she's been doing is she's been using other people's channels to do all her disgusting stuff, yeah? She's been using Easy's, yeah, Life Hut. She's used obviously Bleeding Heart and all that. That's why obviously they're now part of the new Dream Team and whatever. She's used Dave's channel in the past because when I told her not to play my shit, she went and done it on Dave's. She's used Wendy's. You know what I'm saying to you? She's used all these people's channels, yeah? Cool, right? Now, since this CP gate, she's definitely trying to protect her big channels that are near 1,000 or whatever. And then she's been trying to, yo, Gummy, you're disgusting. You can't tell no one nothing about what you're disgusting. Yeah. You've used this to build a whole new channel, Gummy. Yeah. None of this sick stuff's been spoken about on your channel that's near 1,000 or whatever. Yeah. You do all of this on other people's channels, and then yo, Gummy, you're a sick. You can't tell nothing about no one, Gummy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. Oh God, no. Oh God, no, Gummy. Yeah. Oh, shame. I wasn't presenting it. Shame. I thought I was presenting it. Sorry, family. Oh, no, Gummy. Anyway, Gummy, I know that this thing you've been triggered today, Gummy. I know that. You've heard something over here to trigger you because you brought out the tears. And the only time you bring out the tears is when your back's against the wall. Yeah? The last time I heard you bawling is when Big Itch called you drop bags. Yeah? Because he was questioning his wife and all of this shit. Yeah? Once again, being Miss Mix and Blend. You understand you? Until man had to be like, what? Yeah? And once again, you were using the whole black and white thing. Yo, Gummy, you're sick, man.
Haters gonna hate. Meanwhile, there's a little girl.
Oh, and now, using the Big Itch.
Oh God. Oh my days. Oh mate. You say super pagans.
But yeah, man. Oh, let me actually present this other one. Yeah.
Yeah, these men are some pagans, cuz,
you know what I mean? We know what it is anyway. If you lay with dogs, you rise with fleas, man. And there's a lot of people fleeing up the place, man. May I tell you? So like I was saying, the last one, which is just in line with what the city girl was just saying now, but again, you can see I've asked a question. Is Gummy now actively using CP Gate to garner more subs, views, and likes to her new channel and keep relevant whilst taking down her YouTube enemies? And you can see 77% have said yes, and 3% have said no. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
But hold on a sec though.
Yeah.
How's Jupiter bunning bare fire on me though, cuz? I didn't even say nothing about Jupiter.
Pauline.
Yo, can you hear me?
Pauline, let me ask you a question. Yeah, Pauline, as you've come over, big up yourself. Let me ask you a question, Pauline, right? If you was in that situation that's being described to yourself, yeah, where someone has come to you, yeah, and said that they believe that their child or their friend's child or whatever may be under some type of CP vibrations, yeah, would you come online, Pauline? Yeah. 9. Yo, Gummy, if you strike me, you know, Gummy, I swear, it just shows how weak you are, man. Like, seriously. You just been playing my stream, Gummy. Oh, shame. Biggage.
Yo, Nines.
Oh, shame. Sorry, I had my bloody mute off.
Biggage? You hear me, yeah? Yo, testing.
Yeah,
sorry,
Nines,
you can't hear me.
I had my mute off on. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, man. So,
Come
like
back,
I was saying.
Don't leave me.
Wait, I was stupid about bear fire on me, fam.
Don't leave me this way.
Hey, Ultra, can you hear me?
I can't hear you now, though, if you're talking.
Yeah, bro, I can hear you from
that's
early.
a problem.
Yeah, Nines can't hear me still.
Really, I can hear you, bro.
Bloody hell.
No.
Nines can't hear me, though, cuz, man.
Oh, that's
I'm like them a ball and them a Allah.
Shit.
Yeah, me. What are you talking about, cuz, man? This one's called Pain. Falls mainly on the plane. Oh my days.
I've got you. Sorry.
Really, I heard you got blocked.
Yeah,
man.
Got blocked. Imagine, yeah, these times here, yeah. Man's causing pain from Spain. You get me? It's mad. Oh my days. Trust me. The agony continues. Yeah.
The pain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. Fucking hell, man. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what Jupiter's game is, honestly. But when the other day you said she was moaning about not being able to spaz out on V-Block, that's the L. And then I heard earlier on Nine's show that she's trying to involve Respect and Jedi in her fuckery. That's the L.
Yeah, obviously, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only shit that I said. Like, right, obviously, how are you gonna, after debating against Gang until it ended, how the fuck are you gonna be talking about? Oh, do you know what? We need to call Gang. You know? It's like, what? Huh? Sorry,
bro. This is what I'm saying. It's all stupid, bro. It's all stupid. None of that is real. And this is what I mean. It's all fucking online clout, bro. Listen to me. People are bored. And, bro, what did I say to you since Steve Block? Since them lockdowns, people's mental health has gone down the fucking pan. And what they've done is they've merged. And I said, I had an argument with
you know what it is, yeah? Is people think that you forget where they was before, innit? And it's like, bro, obviously I can't forget where you were. I was still, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the time when you was chatting shit, I was at the back. When you was chatting shit over that side, I was at the back.
I was at the back, yeah.
I was there still. You get me? So what are you talking about, man? Behave yourself. You can't. Alright, maybe I can hear you say. Wait, hold on a sec, though, yeah. Hold on a sec, Nines, yeah. Nines, hold on a sec, yeah. Hold on for me, yeah. Please, yeah. If you was just saying, oh, I might speak to Jedi about it, rah. I might not even have said nothing in it, but it's because you said respect. I was like, nah. no. You can't be saying you call him respect, man. Because you've been trying to bonfire on respect from the day dot to day 99. All till today.
Bro, he's the same one that reported him to the papers.
God damn, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's what I was about to say. Even when he was in the paper and we showed it, yeah, I was bigging him up for that. Yeah, go on. Yeah. And all that shit, yeah. You was burning fire on him, cuz, and all that shit. Like. So it's like, bro, yeah, come on, man.
Bro, this is
even you gotta say to
it's
yourself, like, I must have been, I was going mad, innit? You was going mad, man. Come on, man. Yeah,
it's an L, bro.
You can't say that, man.
It's an L, bro. It's an L. This is what I'm saying. All of these people, I'm telling you, this little weird corner of the internet, since lockdown, bro. The fucking damage that was caused by these lockdowns, I don't think we could even measure it in any discernible way because, like I said, people have merged this YouTube shit into their real life and now it's part and parcel of people's daily. Bro, it's
Ultra, imagine, listen to this, Ultra, yeah? Imagine I was outside the pool, yeah, and I saw the notification for Nines' show, and I said, oh, do you know what? I'm not going to get in the pool. I'm going to listen to Nines' for a bit. And I jumped on and chatted a little bit of shit, yeah? I was like, hold on a second. Yeah, this thing gone too far. You get me? And then it's I'm getting bare fire. Yeah, man.
No, but the thing is,
like it though, still, and literally, like I say, man,
isn't she the free
shit about what you think, boy? What you say?
Free speech advocate, Belly? Hold on a second.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She's
saying. That's
talking
what I keep
about,
trying to say
you
about
didn't
bun this
let me
free
come
speech
on
thing, man.
D-Block, and you didn't let me
Bun
spaz
free
out and
speech,
say what I
man.
wanted to say. And now you go on her show, you say something
Because
she
you used
doesn't
to be a
like,
free speech
and then bad
advocate.
you. That's ridiculous.
That's what it was, yeah. It was
Ridiculous.
used to be a free speech advocate, blah, 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 this, that, and the other, where it was used to be a free speech debate, and now it's not. Yeah, it's like, brother, nothing's really changed in it. Yeah, it's just no arguments and no dumb shit no more. So unless that's really what you're trying to say, you want to do the arguments and dumb shit, then your point don't stand.
It's ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous.
Whole point don't stand. I even cognitive dissonance try to come at me with about the free speech thing, talking about Rob. I'm like, bro, that's Rob's reason. That's not your fucking reason. Rob gave his own speech on what he believes in, how he believes in this free speech, and he actually lives by what he's practicing, innit? Like 99% of you people that are talking about this free speech shit, you don't even live by what you're practicing. Bro.
That's right. That's right.
You just want to say shit
that
that doesn't get you a slap, yeah? You just want to say shit that would get you a slap and not get a slap. But you don't want to hear shit that you would want to slap someone for and not get me. And not so don't try and use Rob's fucking thingmob as your shit. You get me? Like, so
yo, listen, Biggie, some of them are saying to lock this down because she wants to strike it and all this malarkey boss.
What?
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what this mad woman's on, man.
Oh, your camera's on, mate.
Mind out. Your camera's on, bab.
He just put a street view on.
Look at that.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh. Yeah, sorry. Fucking that point alone, Velly, is the biggest L for Jupiter. Free speech, free speech, free speech, free speech. Tommy Robinson, free speech, free speech. Say what you want. Da-da-da-da. Velly comes to her channel because he said something she didn't like. And then her response, Mrs. Free Speech, to ban him, block him. It's fucking ridiculous. Jupiter, you're taking the L today.
You know what?
You tried to call Rascal, you're taking the L.
I'll tell you who I think it is that is blocking me or keeps timing me out. It's that pussy old Kermit O'Grady. I'm like, pussy, I'll let you live around here. The only thing I told you was, change your picture by using someone else's picture. This time this pussy won't even let me type.
Yeah, I don't know. They're saying that I should stop this and do a new
restarted
one.
Them, innit?
I'm saying, Gummy, really, man. I swear down. If this is what you've come to, man, it's very, very, very sad, man. But all right, I don't know. I don't know. So, that's so. Can I do it simultaneously? I don't even know. Sure. But how can she strike me when she was playing my channel? Like, is that how bad she is? Oh, but I know because she's become the striking king now. Oh, I don't even know what I've just done there to Rastafari. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's good. Here we go. So Kermit is bleeding heart. Oh, Kermit is bleeding heart. All right, family, listen out for my next stream. It look like I'm gonna have to lock this off, man. I don't know why.
I say now, man. I'm gonna jump on the panel still.
Yeah. All right, I'll be back, family. Watch out.
All right, say now, man. Say now, man. Come on.